Dragonborn. It's not an evil NPC. It's your new party member. So, um, yeah.
I
Spoiler.
don't see any reason at all why you shouldn't join us.
Yeah, we have that in Mad Mage. We had some turnover because people were like, "This is just a giant dungeon." It's like, no shit, guys. That's literally what it's advertised as. It's like the biggest dungeon. So we had a lot of people drop when we went from heist to Mad Mage, and so we
Mhm.
got this new guy. Finally, we got this new guy, and he was just waiting for us at the stairs to the next level. And he's like, "Mert sent me," who's like our contact with the Harpers. And I'm like, what's the secret password? Do the dance of secrets. Tell me the joke of secrets. And he's like, what are you talking about? And the DM's like, you never established any of that stuff. And I was like, well, how the hell am I supposed to know this guy is on the up and up? And he's just like, you just have to. Please, can we please just play the game?
Oh my god, Crash.
It,
You, you
Honestly, I
literally
felt that
pulled a
same exact
blood
way.
vampire out of like wow, I can't a sarcophagus.
yeah,
And,
yeah.
and like expected us to just trust him immediately in scales of war, and you can't trust this dude who knows the name of your contact. Like,
When I'm a player, I am the worst player. It's important that you understand that, so you never ask me to play D&D with you. So there's a reason I pay Lauren a hefty sum to be my dungeon master, because I am a horrible player. All right, I think we've got everybody. Do we have everybody?
no.
No. Okay, that's not boding well. Maybe the two trolls just killed everybody's morale. My Friday group, they're only level 5, and a random encounter had them fight a gray render. So I really did think that was the end of the campaign. None of them died because the gray render is CR 12.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, and they're level 5. But basically they kited it. So they had like the druid kept throwing like summon animals at it. They're really stupid. They're like 3 intelligence, and they're basically like Lenny, from
Uh-huh.
Mice and Men, or Chunk from Goonies. Like they're just really retarded. And so like they'll just attack whatever's closest. So they basically just kept feeding it summon animals and then nuking it from a distance. It was actually pretty cool. But one guy tried to run in and tank it, and it just dropped him in one round. So yeah, so he got up and was like, I'm out. It's animal time. I'm out. Yeah. Random encounters though, they definitely add some craziness to the game. For
Yeah,
sure.
true. I
Yeah.
had me scared for a second. I can't even lie.
Yeah. Trolls though show up a lot on the random encounter table. Though there is apparently like a gargantuan crocodile that lives in Saltmarsh that I've heard about. That's a real bad random encounter. So hopefully you guys don't get that guy.
Thanks, Crash. At least I know what to look out for now.
Yeah. It is. It's even got a special name and everything. If it was like an MMO, it would have a little special frame around it. Around it.
The silver dragon
Yeah.
respawn.
Okay. So let's see. I'm in the game, and I got my 3 best players here. We've got Jenny, Karuna, and
Hey,
Avra, and then Locke died so hard last week that he died for in real life. That's how the simulation works. and new guy's running late. So who else are we waiting for? Larionis. Where the hell is
Yeah,
he at?
both of them are running late. So,
All right. Let's go ahead and just jump in here, and then you guys can figure out your next move, I guess. And they will have to listen because they're not here.
all
So
right. Afra and Zach, I gotta warn you guys, I'm pretty fucked up right now. I haven't slept, and so one of them fucking nights we're doing.
Damn it! I was about to give my.
Just
so
tell
Afra,
it true.
you are nominated, designated.
Oh no, I'm awake. I got enough
Uh-huh.
sleep. I actually went to bed. All my WoW friends were pissed at me. I was like, no, I gotta go to bed. I got D&D in the morning.
Mm.
I was gonna say like, I just got a really sore throat, so don't expect very much out of me. Like,
Okay.
Oh
and
yeah, I'm like the complete
Man,
opposite.
I
No
look forward
sleep
to
and just.
your sweet lady voice all week. So this is all right.
Yeah.
like it
Yeah.
sound it sound. I watched it on stream. It sounds so much better in my head when I do it.
I
So.
appreciate the effort. Okay, like I play a lady on Tuesdays, and when I'm a player, I feel like I shouldn't have to do a character voice because I have to do character voices the rest of the week. So my lady bard just sounds like a waitress that eats cigarettes and
Hey,
drinks and
hey.
snorts whiskey. Yeah, so I appreciate you putting any kind of effort into a character voice at all. Um, so that being said, pretty wild last week. You guys finished off the Knolls, tried to interrogate them for info. Unfortunately, the one that spoke common was dead. So you opted for backtracking the Knolls, which was pretty cool. In so much as it led you deeper into the swamps. You're now about 4 hours, if I recall, off the main road. You are sleeping in a tree fell near some ruins, trying to rest up and deciding what to do next, whether or not you should tackle these ruins or if you should just head back. I think that's where we left off.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Alrighty. What do you want to do then?
Is it still nighttime or daytime?
Yeah, I rolled for random encounters and you came pretty close. But the only thing worth mentioning is that there was some swamp deer, which if you haven't seen them, they're very small deer, like roughly the size of like a golden retriever. That were kind of skidding past your tree fall that night, but unless you wanted to give chase to them or fight them, that was the only encounter you had at the nighttime.
Fair enough, dude. Appreciate that.
All right, then in that case, you get the benefits of a long rest.
Um, Jenna and Afra, I don't know what you guys want to do, but I am up for anything.
I would like to go stab things.
Wow.
I had like one of the top 10 worst days of my life yesterday, and I would really like to stab things. Like all the things.
I can't tell if
Oh.
that's end game
looks like
or
we're-
outside of game.
Yeah, okay. Vesh says, well, I was thinking about leaving because I'm getting a little tired of wandering around the swamps getting my ass kicked. But if you're planning on violence, then I suppose I could stick around a little longer.
Get out of here, you stupid Dragonborn. No one wants
Oh,
you.
damn.
Go.
Aw.
I don't love you anymore.
No.
Go.
I want the
Go.
Dragonborn.
Wow.
Garuda.
That's our meat shield. What are you doing?
Someone argue that this is a disposable meat shield now. Because, yeah.
Garuda. We may be sieging a castle or a little fort thing, and let me tell you something. He should come with. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, agreed.
We lost Locke. Everyone's passing around Locke's glasses.
Yeah, it's completely fucking true.
Oh, yeah. How did that go with the glasses? Did you guys ever finish resolving that? Or
I just saw like a static thing in the corner, right?
yeah.
I can fix that. That's not too big of a defect.
Okay.
I'll just need the glasses for a few nights while I work on them with my Arcana.
Okay. So, all right. New guy is going to be delayed. His apartment has been flooded. So, that seems like bad luck. But they're not here yet anyways. So, what are you guys going to do?
Yes, sir.
Coordinate a siege.
Yeah.
All right. So you have the image that Jenna made of the place. So you have an idea of what it looks like, what the general layout is. How do you guys want to approach?
Um, is that
Well,
still
Is that
the
in game art or?
I
no,
think
it's in the
It's
Discord.
in
Yeah.
I put it in strategy.
is that still a layout right now? Could Jenna
Oh, there
send
it is.
her pet one more time just to get a new what their rotation is right now of guards?
yeah, I'm sure that there has been some change in position. Definitely. So yeah, let me see what I could do with that. Let's see. Get you a new screenshot. And this is again, you're gonna send Birdo up over the wall, kind of thing.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So let's see if you can't see inside buildings, yeah, because roofs. Gotcha. So I have to change that accordingly. Okay. All right. Yeah, this will work. Here we go. And this. There we go. All right.
Oh,
So
Also,
yeah.
I'm gonna give Elvis some incense and charcoal so he can brew up his
Oh, it's
buddy.
familiar. Okay. That's awfully nice of you.
Alfred, you want to give one of your rousing speeches just so we are all
Oh,
good
truth,
before we
Oh
go
truth.
through?
yeah. Yeah, that is probably a good idea. All right, you guys. There's some slavers in here, and I would like to go stab them. So, let's do that.
Here, here.
And
All
and
right.
and
Yay!
stabbing will make us feel better.
Yes.
And
So
Ex-
5 temporary HP all around.
excellent.
That's so good.
It is a very good feat, especially early game.
Yeah.
It's so overlooked.
And since most campaigns, most published adventures don't go to high level, I don't know why people are always like, "Oh, that feat's terrible at late game." And it's like, cool. Let me know when you play late game. And
Oh, you know
yeah,
what? I didn't change that from when we were level 3. It's actually 6 temporary HP.
nice.
Wildlock might not have died.
I'm sorry.
Well, these critical hit cards are no joke. We had a guy on Thursday that everything was cool. They were fighting these skeletal vultures in like a mesa in the desert or whatever, and one of them got a crit, and it was decapitation. If the damage that you suffered from this attack, quadruple damage, if the damage you suffer is equal to or greater than half your total HP, your head is severed from your body.
Oh
That was
god.
the card.
Equal to
Wow.
or
Yeah,
greater than half your HP?
off of quadruple damage, and this thing was already rolling, I think, 2d6 normally for its talent attacks, so it was 8d6 points of damage. And this guy is also, I think, only level 5. And
What the fuck is that
the
one,
only
dude?
thing that kept him alive was he had temp HP from the alchemist,
Wow.
because the temp HP reduced the damage that he suffered, and therefore he He barely. I think he lived by 1 HP or something. It was stupid.
Equal to
Man,
or
I'm trying to
half
think
of
of like what the
HP.
worst card we got in Scales of War was, but and Red-Handed Doom, I can't even remember them all. There's just so many.
All right, so there you go. You've got the Red Roof Inn, and then I don't know. I thought it
Huh.
was it looked like brown. I don't know until I made the squares. Then I was like, nope, that's not brown. So yeah, there is a structure with a roof, and then there are little peeps wandering around. You can kind of see them there. Looks like two or three gnolls and a couple of people.
So I have climbing gear. We could maybe like go around the back and climb one of these towers and be all sneaky.
Mm.
I mean, you could. But
Well, and Garuda can just
I
fly.
fear even with climbing gear that I'd be able to make it up.
Now,
I mean, I
now
could
once
do
once it
pure
grapples in
magic.
place, it is advantage and a DC 10 to climb a rope that's against a building that has a grapple. So most people should be able to manage it. I say to the the 8 strength people, but yeah.
Um, why don't we have Garuda just fly very high in the air,
Mhm.
just pepper them with arrows until they're all dead.
Wow. That is
Uh,
the most abusive and sad thing I've ever heard about Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. But
not being funny.
There's
Where's the map at? I didn't see it. Where is it?
It's
Gabar?
in game art in Discord.
Gotcha.
but if you would like to do that, it is certainly within your ability to do so.
there's one like specific flaw in that plan though. As excellent a plan as it is, it does not include after stabbing things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
true.
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 Okay, well, we could have Garuda fly very high in the air, and then he could try to leave some alive on the ground, wounded, and then she could stab them.
I like the grapple idea because it gets us up on like
Hmm.
the wall, which presumably would give us higher ground over these chumps on the ground out front.
Mm-hmm.
I just fear the wall looks ancient and weathered and may not even be easily navigated when we're up above.
No
Well,
guts, no
then,
glory.
we
Oh,
could also just, rush in, stab things, shoot things. That
Mm,
could
there's
also work.
there's also a guy in one of the towers. It looks like
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that would.
the western tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's a stabby victim right
Mm-hmm.
there.
Okay.
Or shoot from really, really high in the air, victim. Either one.
Uh, I am up for anything. Be warned though. Jenna, without Wally pointing out exactly which one I need to attack and distract them for a second, my shot may miss. So, Wally can be my guide and quote unquote what's the word I'm looking for? Scout in the fight. That would be greatly appreciated. Um, if you don't mind, don't want to impose anything on you.
Do you have a Do you have a thing for my familiar? I just don't understand bird people. I'm sorry. Never mind that. Yeah, he could just flutter around their faces. I really don't like putting him in danger. It's just we've just fought very difficult things, so I kind of had no choice.
Um, New guy.
While they're discussing all this,
What's your
I'll be
name?
summoning my Alvis.
Yeah. Alvin.
Okay.
Alvin, right? Alvin. Didn't you have like a
Alvis.
bird? Yeah, Alvin. I said her correctly. Didn't you have like a bird or something? Um,
I will require time to bring Arabeth back. It will take me um, how does that work again?
1 hour
Hour
and
and 10
10
minutes.
minutes.
That's the one. All right. Yeah, it'll take me an hour and 10 minutes to bring my bird back.
Take it
Okay,
down.
so you guys spend an hour waiting for that, preparing spells for the day, etc. During this time, Vesh is very restless. He does not like just standing around while you do your magic stuff. He also dislikes the plan of sending Garuda off to do all of the work. But he also remembers just 12 hours ago Locke being murdered by trolls. So maybe, softening them up's not a bad idea.
Eaten. Shell broken.
Yeah. So, all that being said, what is the play, guys?
Let's go for it.
All right.
Yeah.
So I will move you over to the map, just you, or is everybody going to be kind of on the edges of the field, or do you want to be 100% safe, nowhere near the battlefield? Let Garuda handle everything.
No, no.
Um,
We'll be on the edge of the battlefield.
Yeah.
I was very much joking about.
Well, it's a
No.
legitimate strategy when you got 600 feet of sharpshooting. And you
Yeah.
could be way up in the air.
Be
Yeah,
fair, yeah, I thought you were legit, Zach. Like, give me fucking
Yeah.
Wally, let me get fucking advantage. I was like, I'm
It's
down for this
super
shit, dude.
abusive, but yeah, we can do it.
All right.
Let me just
I'll,
Crash. So I
Mhm.
kind of wanted to ask you about something.
Okay.
So I got Homebro's spell book, and I just was really surprised when I didn't see Featherfall in it,
Mm-hmm.
because it was that dude's plan to Featherfall himself off the cliff.
Is that what he planned to do? Were you DMing that session?
Okay. Alright.
The shade comes out.
Wow.
He threw
Wow.
hella fucking
Okay.
shade right there.
I was just checking to see if there was
Wow.
like some kind
Okay.
of clerical error. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm just checking.
Interesting. Okay.
Crash, dude, I love you so much more for that right there, dude. You just fucking lit 2 tears in my fucking book for that shade thrower right
So
fucking there,
let's
dude.
load up this swamp. Let's load up the swamping map. We're gonna load up this swamp map.
That
And you're
level of shade thrower.
You're laughing, Gruda, but I'm just trying to save your life. With this.
Oh, fair enough, dude. I get you,
But,
Zach. Definitely
All right,
can't do it, but dude, that shade right there was fucking amazing. Were you doing that shit, dude? Did you? Did you know
one
his
thing
fucking
we do
spell
have,
book?
one thing we do have to check for your plan to be successful is the weather. So we are gonna have to check that real quick. And if you recall, they did say it was going to be very, very foggy today, so that could cause some problems. Let's see, weather, and you guys are currently on. You've begun a long rest. 23rd day of chess. Here we go. 23rd day of chess. Yeah. Okay. So, heavy fog. So what this means is that it's going to be very difficult to fire. Like, you are a sharpshooter, but it's going to be hard to fire down from the sky and hit anything meaningful unless you're just sort of waiting for some kind of bright light or signal to be like, shoot here. Even then, it would probably be at disadvantage because again, you'd be firing blind into like a fog cloud.
It was like,
On the bright side, you would also benefit from that. They would have no idea where the arrows are coming from because you'd be up above the fog cloud.
got you.
Yeah.
for those of us on the ground, is it possible? I don't know, like how dense the underbrush is or the pathing, but would we have been able to maybe get to the north of the tower where Afra was planning on grappling?
Yeah,
up?
so the benefit on the ground of all this fog is that it would make all perception checks would be at disadvantage. So passive perception checks would be down by 5. But it would also be harder for you guys as well. You could also treat basically the distance that you can see through the fog will probably put that somewhere around, I don't know, like we'll say 60 feet. So we'll treat it like dark vision kind of.
Okay, I got an idea, but I'm not sure if this will work.
Okay.
So, uh, Jenna, you have a prestidigitation, right?
Yes.
And can't the familiar like do a spell for you or something if I'm not mistaken?
Only have if it has the range of touch, which prestidigitation does not.
Oof. Uh,
There, let me dim things out a little bit to
so
represent the
Yes.
fog.
Crash, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay, smart.
um, so is there like any way that Wally will be able to signal me if I'm in the sky with the fog? You have any ideas for that? Any of your
I would say to get through the fog, it would have to be a very bright light. He'd have to be carrying or emitting a very bright light to sort of indicate, like, shoot here kind of thing.
you have anything for that? Janna, the Great Wizard, you will become. Um,
Um. No. No. I'm sorry. I don't have access to the one thing that would let me do that. No.
fair enough. What about you, Alvin? Alvin.
Oh, I'm gonna cast web on you when you're in the air. Oh, sorry.
Huh?
I don't have anything like that. But would it help if Wally or Arabeth like did an audio cue? Like I don't
Um,
know.
Oh,
I,
that would work too.
I
An
They
feel
can.
like
audio, yeah.
my passive perception is definitely like
Oh.
15, so maybe that will help.
That's that's just the only idea I have as far as
I
cueing
could.
you.
I could put. I could put Wally on your shoulders. I could listen through Wally, and I can answer by squeezing once for yes and twice for no. That's all I got though.
And remember, your senses are completely shut
Yeah.
down when you're in your familiar. So that would, yeah,
Not
just
necessarily be as
Yeah.
Helpful.
Also, I can't see anything anymore. Is that supposed to be the case?
Wait,
yeah.
pause, stop,
To
nope.
simulate the fog, I'm turning it down a little bit, and then I'm gonna give anybody that does not have dark vision the equivalent of dark vision, so that
Okay.
they're
Why
in
did
a
I just hear
dim.
laughter?
Because there's gnolls. So all right. Everybody can see now a little bit. Yes, no.
I can't see
Uh,
anything around me.
Yeah, I think that's the point.
Okay.
Should I
Alvis is
just
good.
go to
Yeah.
light sources and go to dark vision for now?
You should see dimly around you. Do you see dimly around you, Afro?
So I see randomly some stuff in the middle, but
Uh-huh.
nothing. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I see.
Okay, yeah. You should see, yeah, to simulate like the mist being so
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I can see.
Cool. Okay.
Um, does a dark vision goggles help me out any inside the situation?
In this situation, it is a physical presence that is stopping vision, not so much darkness
Yeah,
itself.
that's what I thought.
So yeah.
Fair enough.
Um, I mean, you could also just fly above and shoot randomly, and if you hit something, yay! But if you don't, you'll distract them while we climb into the compound.
I
Also a good point.
like that idea too, Afro. That's
Yeah.
2 stars for you. And I
Okay.
go
Yay!
pop on her head twice. One,
Are
two
any of the
stars.
guards carrying torches or anything like that?
Yes. So, given that it's super foggy, are any of the guards carrying torches? There are torches lit in the compound, but none of the guards themselves seem to be carrying any. And it seems that as this fog has sort of settled in, your best guess is that the guards are probably like, nobody's going to find us in this fog, kind of thing, and they're more likely just hunkering down for the day.
I was starting to like walking around Metal Gear Solid Cyber style, walking back and forth. 1, 2, 3, turn around. 1, 2, 3, turn around. 1, 2, 3, turn around.
Let me check. Hold on. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see.
You guys, I like how safe we're playing since we no longer have 2 tanks.
Well,
Definitely like
you have one tank. He's kind of here.
that.
Yeah, I mean, Vesh offers to run up front and tank the whole place while you guys move around the back. We don't have to rely on some bird in the sky, et cetera, et cetera. So gnolls have dark vision, but again, that's not going to help them here. Yeah, this is a good question. I feel like they would still probably send 1 or 2 guards out, and if they did, those guards would need torches to sort of see through, or at least try to see through some of this fog. So in that instance, then, yeah, you'll be able to make from up top some perception checks to see if you can detect their light sources sort of flickering through the fog. So that's a good idea.
All right.
Uh, let me turn some of those on.
So, Wally, you see that person right there? Go sit right where they're walking. We're gonna fly to the sky. Soon as you get a look on them, do your little bird call. I know where to look, and I will shoot, and we'll just take them out one by one like that.
Um, Garuda, they're just gonna kill Wally in one hit.
Uh,
Like,
to be
he could,
Wally's
but he
just a
could use
bird. Why would they attack a random bird though?
because do you not notice what he does when he helps you shoot people? He poops on them.
Yeah, so there are a handful of their guards that are lit up with torches, and they are slowly sort of making their patrol either along the ancient battlements or along the perimeter. But for the most part, they don't seem to be journeying out into the swamp because there's like trolls out in the swamp and shit. So
The screaming not kind of has the advantage, or does she like have to
Um,
like poop on them more?
hey,
um the assist action has to be done adjacent to the target you want somebody to hit. So Wally would have to fly down, and Wally has flyby. So Wally would fly down, fly past them, and then in that moment that he flies past them, give you advantage on the next attack, and you would shoot. Is how it would work. So is that what you want to do, or
I feel like
yeah? Because I mean, if so, we'll get this thing started.
I think before we start shooting them and they get all alert that there's shit going down, the rest of us should move north.
Yeah.
okay. I am up for anything. You guys set the plan, and I will execute.
Alrighty.
All right. So the other 4 of us are gonna head up to like that, like this corner.
Gotta admit, if drunk, fucked up, get Girdle fucking killed, I'm gonna be upset.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Nobody's died in this campaign.
That's the reason Locke fucking quit. 2 characters died already.
I like to think that he's just really sick. That's all.
I like to think he's in his bed getting better, drinking Campbell's soup.
Yeah, exactly. Everything will be fine. It's fine. Fine, 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 fine. Alrighty. Sounds like you have a plan. Let's go ahead and just roll this everybody into initiative. That's probably the best way to handle this.
Sorry, give me 2 seconds. Just stepped out of my room.
Sure, sure.
Mm.
My roll 20 is like really laggy, so I'm just scrolling through the map back to Alvis.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird dynamic lighting going on with this one. So let's see. Oh, that's right. This is the game where there was the weird bug that started breaking all the stuff. That's unfortunate. Okay. All right, so we got 3 dice rolls. Pretty good start.
Let's just
All
go
right,
back.
let me start rolling in these bad guys.
I was kind of hoping to get that surprise attack off.
Oh, for sure.
Just because
Yeah,
they didn't know
like
we were here.
yeah, the first shot you take will definitely be taking them by surprise.
For some reason, I don't have control of Erebeth on the map.
Oh, weird. Okay, hold on. And then these dudes are all in the GM layer, so hold on. Oops. Let's see, here, and here. There we go. GM layer. All right, I think that's everybody. Okay. And then you need your Birdo. Let's see what's going on with the Birdo. Huh. That was weird. Okay, you should have control of it now.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, it defaulted it back to a regular hawk for some reason.
Man, like.
All right,
Early
they
as a
are.
wizard?
Yeah,
That's rough.
I'm just gonna have them sort of move as they move. So this guy, he's like up there in the battlements. He's kind of looking over the edge. He looks left, he looks right, kind of sighs, walks down the stairs. And I guess he'll just take a dash action to. No, I guess he's on watch, so he'll only move 30, and then he'll look around. What obviously he wouldn't have seen anything with the fog. I'll just do one just to see. Yeah, no, you wouldn't have seen anything. All right, Wally, you're up. Everybody taking their sweet time on these initiative rolls. I like that.
Wally's just he's gonna get on Garuda's head, and when he needs to do what Garuda tells him he needs to do, he'll do it.
Okay. All right, you've
So he's
informed it to do whatever the bigger bird tells him. Alvis, you're up.
I will start heading to the north.
Okay.
This would be difficult terrain, right?
So difficult terrain. Any of the watery areas would definitely be difficult terrain. How about I outline them for you real quick? That'll give you a better idea of what's difficult or not. Yeah, so basically inside of this green line would be difficult terrain. Because it's all either rubble, uneven ruins, or just wet, watery mud kind of situation.
All right.
All right.
So it'll take some time, I guess, but
Good question. Good question.
Yeah, so I'll sticking to that because you don't want to get in the sight line of the guards. I will move 30 feet.
All right.
North towards so we can get into position. That's all I got.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Bandit number 12. What are you up to, Bandit number 12? He's loving life. That's what he's doing. Bandit number 12 is not visible on the map, but will continue doing what he's doing. Okay. Afra, you're up.
All right, I am going to do the same thing that Alvis did and just move up here.
All right, sounds good. Bandit 11, done. Knoll number 11. Knoll number 11 is up here on the battlements. It is going to kind of just, lazily peer out into the gloom. I'm going to give it a disadvantage to this check. So a 9. Any of you have a stealth worse than 9? I'd love to hear about it. But yeah. For expediency's sake, I will say that you guys are stealthing as you move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't want to roll 15 rounds of you trying to move to the north side of the map. So just assume that you're all stealthing for free as part of the, you know, the encounter. All right, Garuda, what are you gonna do?
So I'm gonna fly up 50 feet into the air because
Sure.
I like movement speed, and if I tell Wally to sit right there and do a little hawk scream as soon as he sees
Mm-hmm.
the fucking the bandit, can I
Yeah.
does that give me advantage on a shot? And can I sharpshooter the shot? I don't know how this works exactly.
Well, they
So
can't
the
see you, so you have advantage on the first one. Let's
yeah,
see.
you wouldn't need the you only need one advantage basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
And as long as you're within 60 feet, right, you'll still be able to see this guy even with the fog.
so I
So
can fly up
you
and I can see him right now and get advantage.
exactly. Yep.
So, but also you might not want to shoot yet
You might
because
want to wait
the
till
rest
everyone's
of
in
us are,
position.
yeah,
Yeah,
we're
fair
not in
enough.
position yet.
Yeah, fair
So
enough.
if the intent is to move up here, right? For the party to move up here,
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
don't I fast forward things so that we kind of get to that point? Is everybody okay with that?
Okay.
Yeah, fair
Yes.
enough.
Very much. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I
That
will
would be
hit the
good.
fast forward button. Put you guys all up there. There we go.
Oh,
And
also,
then
I don't think you rolled initiative for Vesh.
oh, my bad. Let's see. Vesh got a 14. Nice. Okay.
Well, 13
And
because Dex.
yeah. And then we'll put Garuda, remember, use like the green circle for elevation. So however high you think you are, what are you up like? Maybe 100 feet so that you can dip down within their torchlight range and take a shot and then move back up?
Yeah, like that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this way, like yeah, the fog definitely prevents the I'm 600 feet in the air shooting down at you, but at the same time, that's good because wyverns are a thing in a swamp, and birdmen are delicious. So this actually probably works out better, anyways. Alrighty. So now that you guys are in a better position, let's do this again. Bandit number 16 is going to probably have moved over to this other tower at this point. Vesh is up. Vesh turns to you guys and says, "All right, are we going in now? Is it finally time?"
We're gonna
Yes.
utilize Afra's climbing gear. Climb the wall.
Climb the wall. Fine.
Thought you'd be excited for that kind of athletic display of your talents
just
and abilities.
just give me the rope. I'll throw it. All right. Do you give him
No.
the grapple or no?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. He's gonna throw it. This would be, I would say, athletics check to chuck a grappling hook. Okay. He does not do a very good job with a 10. But it is a still building. And it's not particularly tall. Yeah, he throws it, he gives it a tug, and it comes loose. It comes tumbling back down. The tower itself is only 30 feet high. And he says, "It's the tower. It's not my fault. It's very crumbly."
That's what I
All right, Wally, you're up.
said. Yeah. Well,
Go for
he's
it.
gonna wait he's gonna wait for Garuda's second shot.
Okay. Alvis, you're up.
With the grapple not being there, I think I will.
I mean, do you just want me to reset the round until you have the grapple in place? I'm okay with that too.
Ooh,
Yeah, well,
Okay.
that would be my decision.
Is everyone okay with that?
yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Just
Just
Come
so
on,
that
Vesh, get this going.
yeah, just so that I personally know how long it took Vesh to do it, I will roll again for him. Because he has a +6 to this, so it shouldn't be that hard. Okay, we'll go with the 13.
13.
He throws it up there and he cha-chink pulls on it and he shrugs and he puts his weight on it, and it doesn't come toppling down on him.
That
All
is
right,
good.
and then he
Yeah.
Excellent work,
he
Fish.
waits again for the turn order to come back around. And as he does, you see up here on this tower, I'm moving him over outside of the dynamic lighting so that you know that he's in the tower. That this guy is up at the roof of this other tower now. We're gonna reset initiative again because Vesh would like his full movement when he climbs up this thing. So yeah, as he climbs this thing, and you guys are well within your rights as players to ask these kind of things out of a DM. Like if you guys aren't in a situation of urgency, you can definitely be like, well, then we'll just wait until it comes back around. Like you don't have to get disorganized just to stay on the initiative track.
Oh my god, the grapple didn't hit! Everybody panic!
Yeah, exactly. So Vesh easily climbs up. You do move half speed when you're climbing, so he does a move and a dash. He is up in the tower. All right. Next up is Wally, who's waiting, and now it's Alvis's turn.
All right. Alvis will take a step over to there, and I guess he'll try. So it would take him about 15 feet just to get to the rope. So
Yeah, here's rope.
dashing. Athletics, eh? Advantage under the circumstances.
Yeah, you have advantage in a DC 10, so yeah, shouldn't be hard. All right, so you start climbing up. It would be basically a move and an action. Vesh will pull you up the rest of the way.
Awesome.
Okay. Bandit number 12. 11 is Afro. What are you going to do?
The same.
The same. Okay. Move up on it. Athletics check.
All right.
Yep. Whoop. Pulled you up.
All right.
Let's see. Knoll number 11. Knoll number 11 might actually be able to see you guys. Because Knoll number 11 is just sort of chilling there. I'm going to go ahead and roll for it. They get disadvantage because of the fog. Here we go. Ooh, a 14 would have been nice, but a 9. So it kind of it kind of like looks around, sniffing at the air. Moves back and forth and just stays where it is. All right, Garuda, you're up.
So I can see my team moving into position, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll for perception to see what who's like
Yeah, on your previous turn, definitely roll for perception.
enough?
It would be a disadvantage because of the fog. But even then, a 16 is very good. You know that there is one here that's carrying a torch, and that there is one here who's just kind of chilling in the yard. There's one here that is sort of barely illuminated by the torch. That's just kind of chilling. And there's a lady over here on the wall with a torch. And there's a dude up here on top of this tower with a torch. So you have a lot of potential targets.
Everything you just pointed to, I saw none of it because they're all black.
Right. Because of the weird dynamic lighting.
Yeah.
Basically, there are a number of targets you could choose. Unfortunately, Roll20 doesn't have enough layers to have like, well, what if I'm flying dynamic lighting layer and things like that. So
I don't know how this tower is built, but is it possible for this dude over here to walk over here and see my party?
You know what would be the easiest thing for me to do? Yeah, this guy right here is the most likely to see your party.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make a bunch of Garudas so that you can see all areas since you're flying.
Cameraman.
There we go.
All right. I'm gonna have Wally just kind of follow that guy and ready to action for when he tries to do anything.
I thought we established that you get advantage on your first shot.
Oh, sorry, completely right. As soon
Yeah,
as
so
he,
you'd probably take your first shot, then you'd have Wally go for the second shot. But remember, in order to not get disadvantaged from the fog, you do have to fly within 60 feet of your target so
yeah.
that you can actually see them. Otherwise, you are firing blind. Any amount of advantage is balanced out by any amount of disadvantage.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna fly a little bit closer, down
Mhm.
60 feet. Take out this guy if he's closest to my
Okay.
party, and I get
All right, make an attack roll with advantage.
Uh, sorry.
Oof. Yeah, that is a hit. 17 is enough that he is bloodied, but not killed outright.
Then can I action surge? And I get another?
Yeah, if you'd like to use your action surge. If you kill this guy successfully, I will roll perception for the nearby troops. If they don't notice he's dead, then we will continue to go. If he does notice he's dead, we will actually start combat and you guys will have a surprise round. So it's up to you if you want to try to maintain that by action surging into it or what.
So if I kill him, perception check knows if he's dead. If not, if they
If
don't
not, you
know,
guys continue in your stealthing and nobody's the wiser. Yep.
uh,
Yes, action surge.
All right.
yeah,
Sounds
I'm
like you should
gonna
action surge.
action
Yeah,
All right.
surge.
maintain stealth is good.
All
is
right.
good.
So Wally dips down. Kaka, make the second attack.
That's a
Oh
nat
yeah.
20.
And I would say that the action surge into a critical hit. Wally can't actually give the assist action and the dash action as a held action. So what we'll say is Wally flies down and sort of grabs hold of the Knoll's armor, starts flapping his wings, and slowly lays the Knoll down. And then he kind of raises his wing and extends one feather and a thumbs up at you. So I will not check the others to see if they notice this happening. So
I fly. That's my
you are
that's
still
my
solid.
movement.
Yeah, you're still solid snaking it. And Wally flies up to you and he slaps his wing against your wing. And
I just fly back in the air and just fucking chill out again until I need
all right,
it.
Arabeth, because you have keen sight or whatever, I would say that you could probably see better in the fog than normal. Though I guess if that's the case, I would say that sharpshooter would kind of be the same idea, right? That you could see better in the fog. So yeah, let's just go with that. You guys could see further than everybody else in the fog. So Arabeth, what are you gonna do?
All right. I have control of the token.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have sight on the token though. I can't even see my Arabeth token.
Oh, okay. Weird.
I think she was
Let's
somewhere
see.
over here where we were waiting, but
All right. How about now?
oh yeah, there we go. There we
Okay.
go. Okay. So at this point, she'll be about 80 feet in the air, and I'd like to move her like about to here. Oh, why am I not on my pointer? Oh, there it is. Okay, there's this
Okay.
flag. Just yeah, I'll move her over there, and it's just more of a so that perhaps in a future round she might prove
All right. So
beneficial.
that is inside of the wall. So let me kind of put a couple of different Arabeths so that we know where you are, so you can see. How's that? Can you see now?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, and I'll mark this one as being the primary one. There we go. All right, just like we'll mark this as being the primary. Yeah, we'll show you dynamic lighting, you butt. Then we'll also put one here because she can, she's flying and she can see in both locations. All right.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So that's why there's multiple versions of your guys. It's just to represent that you can see in all those different places. All right, Jenna, you're up.
Jenna's gonna climb this rope, I guess.
All right, athletics check.
Here it is.
There you go. Yeah, so we've all seen that person or been that person in gym class that it is like it is like watching Christ's crucifixion as they climb the rope. This is what you see. Every muscle on Jenna's body, such as they were, is just clenched and taut, like sweat, buckets of sweat just pouring down. It's 99% humidity because you are in a fog bank, but it doesn't matter. She is sweating like she's been in a sauna for hours, like shortness of breath. There's a ragged kind of wheezing sound coming from her lungs. Apparently, this is the hardest physical labor she's ever done in her entire life, is climbing this rope.
It's
Vesh
like
pulls
hot
you up.
girl sweat though, so it's fine.
Vesh pulls you up, and he just shakes his head at you in absolute like disappointment and disgust. He's just he has no words, no words.
If you
Yeah.
have like a high insight check, you probably like realizing she's kind of out of her element.
Yeah.
And she's
I
trying
don't
to
think
always,
I don't
she's
think we
always
need
trying
a
to
high insight for
Yeah,
that.
Jenna,
maintain her cool.
character backstory here. Is this the first rope you've ever climbed?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, no. Well, she was on a boat. She was on a boat for a long
Okay,
time.
okay. So she's
So-
climbed some ladders, rope
But
ladders.
would she
Yeah.
have climbed the rope on the boat? Probably not. Probably.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's one of those weird things as you start to become an adult where you're like, I've never changed a tire. You know, like one of those situations. Like, yeah, like you never actually climbed a rope before. Like that's horrible. Levitate definitely going in the spell book, I'm assuming. So all right, you guys are up. Let's continue. Noel on the ground. Noel on the ground kind of gets bored and it starts heading over this way. So that's its turn. Dude. Okay, back to the top. Let's see. Guard number 16 up here in the tower. He's going to take a look around, see what he can see. Let's see. Do we got bandits? Where you at, bandits? Nope, that's a bandit captain. There we go. All right. Like all low-level monsters, bandits are worthless. Sorry, don't mean to hurt their feelings. But here we go. Perception. Yeah, he's doing a great job as lookout. Honestly, a lot of this is just the bad guys felt like they needed a lookout, even though mathematically they knew it would never work. They had to just go with it. I think anyone that has a job understands this, where you're like, why do we even do it? Yeah, why do we even do this, boss? It doesn't do anything. We do it because we're supposed to do it. That's why. Yeah,
I completely got that, dude.
yeah. So yeah, so he just sort of like walks the perimeter of the tower, like derp de derp. He doesn't see anything. All right, Vesh. Is it killing time yet?
Almost.
Sure. Go kill.
Good. So he moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down the stairs. And then he informs you that there's a doorway down here. Leads out into the courtyard. So yeah, like that. There we go. Not sure why one marker's green and one marker's pink. Oh my gosh. Anyways. You're killing me today, Roll 20. You're killing me. Roll 20 is like, look, man, you make a map, and the map needs to be a dungeon. Like, that's it. That's all we do. A dungeon. Don't do any of this fancy stuff. All right, yeah. So there's a doorway between the broken tower and there. A lot of this is just broken and smashed to pieces. So like where doorways used to be, they are crumbled apart, and then where crumbled apart areas have formed holes, those are like the new doorways, basically. So the map is the ruins themselves are a jumble of broken terrain. Vesh is going to use a dash action. Well, at this point, he should probably actively start stealthing. He'll use the dash action to move up next to the door, but not go around the other side of the door. Yeah. Okay, that's his turn. Wally, what are you gonna do?
So they haven't. seen Garuda yet.
No.
Wally's got an intelligence of a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Okay. So he'll probably stick with the plan.
Okay.
So
As a familiar, he'd likely, if you told him to obey,
okay, then Wally's
Garuda,
gonna look
yeah.
at Garuda with like a questioning look, waiting for instruction.
Okay. So he's going to ready an action for instruction. Got it. Alvis, you're up.
Okay. I will. I guess I'll stealth and I'll just move next to Vesh at the door. My stealth is not super stellar, but yeah, I'll just post up and wait for when shit hits the fan.
Okay. All right. So you're going to move in dash or you're moving in stealthing? Oh, stealth. Okay. Moving stealth. Got it. All right. Everybody's still laying around, lounging. Everything's cool. Afra, you're up.
All right. I'll I guess kind of join these guys over here.
Sounds good.
Let me can I move up to there? Does that count?
Yeah, you can move up to there. Remember, you're
Okay.
a rogue, so you do have a cunning
Yeah,
action that you could use as well.
that's true. That's true. I'll move to this side of the doorway then.
Okay.
Are we like? Because I could shoot this guy that I can see right here.
Totally.
Are we? Can I shoot the guy?
I mean,
Are we okay with I shoot the guy?
if you guys are ready for this, unless you drop them in one hit, we'll go into combat, which will give you guys one surprise round to act before everyone else gets their shit together.
Let's give Garuda another shot. Since
Oh yeah, Afra, you could ready your shot, and then if Garuda shoots this one, you take the second shot if the first shot doesn't kill him.
Okay. Well then,
that would be pretty slick.
Let me use my bonus action insight check against this guy.
Oh, okay.
And so that I can use my sneak attack.
Well, this Knoll is pretty good at 3 Dragon Ante, so let's see what his
deception check. Yeah, my insight was terrible.
Yeah, you're just not able to get. Yeah, you can't see his face. You can't.
Okay.
Yeah. That's like it's not happening. So
okay.
I can instruct Wally to get in range of him for you.
No, true. Okay. Well, I've readied my shot.
Okay. That brings us to Garuda.
Okay. So just double checking, because I may be a little bit. So I can take a shot on him. Does that count as a surprise attack on him? Then take a second shot.
Well,
No. You'll get a shot, and if it doesn't kill him, then Afra's going to take a shot. And if she kills him, then you guys will continue to stay out of actual combat. If either of you doesn't kill him and he takes the shot, that will start combat officially, and then you guys will have a surprise round from that point. Does that make sense?
Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna go for a shot then, and
okay.
Hopefully Afra's
as he shoots, Wally's gonna use his readied action to dash down to him.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Take that shot.
Are you fucking me?
Oof. Yeah. So as you take the shot, he kind of turns and smells like the bird coming and looks up at it, and the arrow ka-tink slams with a 14 into the mud next to him. Yeah, he is alerted. Little yellow exclamation mark da-dunk appears above his head. Afra, you could take your shot now.
I don't think I want to.
Oh, okay. All right. We are in for reals combat now. Arabeth, you are up. You guys will have one more round of surprise, but everyone is going to start mobilizing
Well,
itself.
if we have to do that anyway, then I will take my shot.
Okay,
I
all
was hoping that maybe he wouldn't figure out where the arrow came from, but
I gotcha. Well, it came
Yeah.
from straight above him, but
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
which
Well, I will
which is
take my shot
which is
then.
troubling enough that he would probably start howling and
Yeah.
screaming and all that. Yeah.
Okay. Damn
All
it.
right. 23? No, a 9, right? Because
Yeah,
you just have the you'd have sneak attack, but all
but
right.
not.
So
I'm
yeah.
no, wait. Wouldn't she have advantage because the knoll couldn't see her?
Oh yeah, because she's attacking from surprise.
Yeah.
Or sorry,
Okay.
from hiding. Yeah, from hiding.
Yep.
So yeah, 23 hits.
Okay.
So as he's looking around to see where the arrow came from, he's looking straight up in the air. Your arrow just kind of takes him right in the shoulder. He kind of spins a bit and looks around and starts immediately sort of baying and making his noises to alert the others of what is going on. And we are off to the races. You guys will have one more round of surprise before things officially get going. So there you go, 10 points of damage, and we're in it for reals now.
So this is where Arabeth, in response,
Yeah.
is going to basically just fly about 60 feet directly to the east, but while letting out, like, that hawk's cry, like when they
Oh
see
yeah, being
prey.
super obnoxious. Hawk cries. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
So
So
1, 2, 3. Let me just measure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So you'd be about there.
yeah, and so that would be that would be what she does, is just to try and draw that attention up,
Okay.
if only to distract.
All right. And I'll put another Hawk mini over here so you have a better chance of seeing what's going on. But it's very dark over there. And oh, my bad. I put all these Hawks down, but I didn't give them the dark vision so that they could actually see. So
I was gonna mention it once I got to the point where I needed their
Yeah.
vision,
all right.
but
There we go. All right. I think that's all the Hawks that you would need.
this
at
one
this
here,
point. Oh yeah, the actual one. Yeah.
yeah, the actual one.
Let's see. Yeah, because I was jumping in to make sure you couldn't see more than you should have, but
There we go.
yeah. Yeah, so that's actually inside the wall or on top of the wall. Like again, layered maps aren't really happening very well in Roll20.
That's okay. As soon as we open this door, I'll have the vision I need for the center area, so we're good.
All right, that brings us to Jenna.
Jenna's gonna move right there. He's gonna cast frostbite on the knoll.
This whole time, I've heard like 2 different musics, and I was like, huh, why is there 2 different musics? Oh well, but I had like another Roll20 game open to another browser. Okay,
Ooh.
sorry. All right, you're gonna move there, and you're gonna cast what now?
Frostbite.
On this knoll right here. Okay,
Yep.
got to make a Constitution save. He does not make it. Takes 2 points of damage and is now bloodied.
And has disadvantage on his next attack, though I don't think it'll last that
All
long.
right.
And then Jenna's gonna back up to
Okay.
give Fesh room to do his thing.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Surprised. Surprised. Surprise, 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 surprise.
Oh.
All right. And surprised. Vesh is up. All right. Vesh is going to move. And he's very frustrated that he can't reach the target. He's going to rush out. And he's going to throw a javelin. And miss. All right. Vesh has had pretty bad dice rolls, I would say.
What
Yeah,
happens when you abandon us?
he rushes out. He chucks the javelin. It goes wide of the mark. Wally, you're up.
Let's see. Wally's gonna give the assist action puckers up that butthole and starts pooping on this guy.
All right.
And then he's gonna fly back up to Garuda.
Okay. All right, that brings us to Alvis.
All right, so first order of business for Alvis is to step out of the doorway so we can see. That's over half his move. And so at this point, I can only see a single opponent. I'll step to the side out of the doorway so as not to impede the vision of the people behind me.
Okay.
Which seems courteous, but really he just doesn't want an arrow in the back of his shoulder.
Sure.
And then I will cast Ray of Frost on this knoll.
Okay. Double. All right, Ray of Frost. Let's see it. He'll be slow. He'll be chilled.
Would there be advantage due to his surprise at this point, or he's not surprised because he's the one who got hit, right?
No, he is also surprised. They're the whole bad guys are surprised. So you would have
And Wally
advantage.
just
Yep.
assisted.
Yep, that is a hit. Okay. You throw one tiny ice cube, but apparently it is enough that if he tries to move, he will move slowly because of this one tiny ice cube that you hit him with.
All of the magical energy that was poured into the ray ended
Yeah.
up just creating a puddle at his feet and
Yeah.
slow him down. Yeah,
Nobody likes cold foot pads. He's very sad.
Oh man. Okay, that's Elvis's turn.
Okay. Surprised but rousing. Afra, you're up.
Okay. So, so I've got advantage, right? Against
Yes,
this
because
guy.
surprise
Yeah.
round, yeah.
Okay. I'm in that case just gonna shoot him again.
Okay. Yeah, that is a 15 for 14 points of damage. He chokes on the arrow and dies.
Okay. And then I'm gonna I guess I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna move like out.
All right. There's actually a door
Here.
that leads into either wall. So you could actually go inside the walls.
Like here? Ah,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go there.
Alrighty.
Sorry, that was me rolling the portent.
Damn. All right.
I love to see that. Oh my god, you could just give that to Garuda and he could murder something. Completely obliterate.
Or Vesh.
Yeah,
I
or
mean,
Vesh.
yeah, because Divine Smite.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's such
Okay.
a broken ability. I can't even believe it.
Well, Diviner spent 4 editions being pooped on. So 5th edition is one of those careful who you make fun of in middle school situations. Some people like Arcane Archer got hardcore nerfed for 5th edition because they were so good back in the day. But Diviner, they were like, yeah, sure. You could be amazing. That's cool. All right, so that brings us to this jabrone's right here, who is not dead. No, he is dead. There you go. So Garuda, you're up.
Is there any enemies I should be able to see that I don't?
Since you were flying, there's one there, and there's one there. Though apparently when I clicked on it, that knoll completely vanished from the map. So that's interesting.
But my team is all the way over here going inside the tower, I'm guessing? Or some shit? Or...
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to have to just grab another knoll, I guess, and replace that one. Because he actually phased out of existence. I love you, Roll20. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so you're right there, Garuda. But you do see... Here, I'll put another Garuda cameraman over here so you can see.
Oh. Okay, I see this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
So my team is way over here. They're going inside the tower, and I see this thick bag right here. Do I shoot with advantage this time or disadvantage?
Again, with sharpshooter, you could see further in the fog than they can. So I would say that you would be an invisible opponent. So as long as you're within, let's say, 90 feet of them, you would be able to attack with advantage.
It is time. Let's do it.
It also got pointed out to me that there's no Pythagorean theorem in 5th edition because people can move diagonal without any penalties.
So
that really made me rethink my whole life. Yeah, 20 is fantastic. It does not kill him, but she is bloodied. It's hard to tell with Knowles, boy or girl, but yeah, she is bloodied.
I want to fly. I'm just gonna fly a little bit fucking higher. So I'm at 70 feet higher right now. I'm just gonna move up higher.
All right, Arabeth, you're up.
Yeah, so at this point, Arabeth is going to... Now, this is all inside, if I understand correctly, right? Like, that's not open courtyard, or that's part of the Red Roof Inn, right?
Yeah. All of that is the Red Roof Inn. Right now, you are above the wall, but it can also be inside that wall. Yeah. But you're currently above it.
I think she'll in a kind of a arc, so not a straight line. She'll go to there while still like cawing out real loud.
Yeah, there is a door that leads into this old abandoned keep.
There we go. And
there's also an entry into this tower, I believe. Yeah. The knoll is standing in front of it.
Yes, and that's the knoll that Garuda just pin-cushioned, right?
Right.
Beauty. Okay, yeah, that's Arabeth's turn.
That's not an arrow. Roll 20, you're killing me today. There we go. All right. You get beautiful maps so you could draw all over them with neon green and pink markers. It's amazing. That's Dungeons and Dragons. All right. Let's see. She, for some reason, disappeared off the map. So let me add her back in where she's supposed to be. All right, cool. All right, Arabeth's done. Jenna, you're up.
Jenna's gonna come outside. See nothing. I guess, did Aphra go into this door right here?
Yes, I did.
Aphra, do you see anything?
Oh, yeah, I should probably tell you what you see in there. My bad. Yeah, there is a doorway that leads into the bottom of the tower.
Yeah, I was going to go empty this tower of bandit.
Yeah.
Did you want me to come with you, or were you going by yourself, or?
No, you can come. More the merrier.
Okay, Jenna's gonna get into the hallway with her.
Okay.
And using her action to dash. And then she'll move the rest of her movement. And that's her turn.
Okay. All right, that brings us to a bunch of people who are surprised. And surprise round is over. Everybody is living their life now. Okay, guard number 16. He hears that there is a commotion. There are some rabble rousers. He is at the top of the tower. He's going to move to the edge and see what he can see. Let's see. Yeah, so there's somebody up on the tower there, Alvis. Alvis, you are not stealthing, right?
I am not.
All right, so this bandit will take a shot at you. So here we go. And he is using a more traditional, less gun-related weapon. Here we go. A light crossbow. Oof. All right. So takes a shot. Does not hit. It slams into the stonework by your head, wedging all the way into the feathers. And you can, as you look up, you see that he is reloading. And again, you have to theater of the mind a lot of this because there's a lot of moving parts to this map. So, Vesh's turn. Vesh sees people running into the walls, and he just kind of grumbles, and he says, "So I suppose we're going that way now?" And he just runs off this way. All right, he turns. He sees that there are people. Man, based on what I've seen of Vesh, I don't think he would duck back behind the building. I think he would just charge them, if I'm being honest.
That is probably true.
Yeah. So he sees that the one is pretty hurt. I think he'll throw with disadvantage a javelin at it. Nah, you know what? He'll just try to close the distance. There we go. All right, that's his turn. Wally, you're up.
So, me and Afra are in a tunnel, correct?
Correct.
So this guard is just looking over the tower
This
into the
guard
courtyard?
is nowhere near you guys. He is
Yep.
30 feet above you on the roof. Yep.
But Wally would have seen the shot. So he's gonna fly over to that guy.
Okay.
He can get right on him and
All right.
poop on him.
Okay. Alvis, you're up.
Okay, so crossbow bolt hits the wall like next to me.
Mm-hmm.
So Alvis is like, "What the fuck?"
Mm-hmm.
Looks up, sees this guy up there, and just like, with a lot of menace on his face, he's gonna cast magic missile and pour all of them on Buddy.
Okay, on the guy that's up on the wall?
Yeah, the guy up top that just tried
All
to
right,
shoot
go
me.
for it.
So that'll be was it level 1 is the
3d4 plus 3 if you're all on the same target, or you just hit it 3 times. Yeah, that is a total of 12 damage. 1, 2, 3 bursts of magical force. The guy stumbles, staggers, and dies.
Oh, well, so glad I ran into this tunnel now.
All right.
Sorry, Afra. He's just reacting to the being shot at, you know? And then I will, like, smugly nod to myself as I smartly round this corner to take cover.
Dang, dude, died to one level 1 magic missile. Could you live in a world where some idiot who just picked up like his first spell could just one-shot you?
We live in a world where anyone can pick up a gun and kill you.
I guess that's true.
Yeah. I mean, not to get super negative or anything, but yeah. You live in it right now. All
the mundane missile, yeah.
You went there, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, I that's why adventurers, people are just like, what's wrong with these people? Because like, yeah, like why would you ever leave town? Why would you ever go out and do anything? All right. That guy wakes up and he rushes in and does some stuff. Afra, you're up.
Well, I guess I am going to see.
But these are really nice bandits. Look at how cool that bandit looks.
Comes to his
lady edition, yeah.
Nice.
Following the rules of fantasy, she has her boobs exposed, as the guy does not. But you can't see the lower part where he's got his whole junk hanging out. So, because
assless chaps all the way.
Yeah.
All the way.
That's bandit standard.
Yep.
Okay. Afra.
That's actually the name of a bandit troop. They're called the Assless Chaps because they wear assless chaps, but also they're chaps.
Crash, if I don't meet them in one of your games, I'll feel highly disappointed.
That must be where Naxos disappeared too.
Yeah, and many of them have suffered ass-related injuries, and that's part of getting into the club is you actually get a little bit of your ass damaged. So assless chaps, I like it.
I feel like you disagree with me on a DM level if y'all ever meet these bandits now. Because you brought them up. I need to meet the assless chaps.
I think the assless chaps will definitely be in the caves of chaos for sure. So,
Ooh,
all right,
dang.
Afra,
Oh,
you're
God.
up.
Okay. I am going to shoot that guy without sneak attack damage.
Okay.
And is that at advantage or disadvantage or regular?
She looks affronted. She is a lady. But yeah, you could definitely take the shot.
Okay. Oh.
Ooh,
Well, that was
yeah. All right. So you take the shot. Actually, we're coming out of a surprise. No, yeah, the surprise round's over, so they would.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have advantage anymore. Yeah. So you take the
Yeah.
shot, and she kind of ducks underneath it, lets out a nervous laugh. She has her longbow readied. When her turn comes up, she will either shoot this giant meat shield that's barreling towards her like a train, or this tiny woman who missed her. So probably gonna shoot at this guy. All right. We got bandits waking up. Okay. Gonna ready a shot. All right. This guy is going to be doing some stuff. Ukubuki magic. All right. Garuda, you're up.
I don't like Ukubuki magic, but I see this dude right here, right? I still get advantage on this dude, right? So I'm just going to sharpshooter that bitch. See what happens. This is a 15 hit.
It's a 15 hit. Yes, 15 hits.
Yep.
So 16 points of damage. Yeah, she is dead from one arrow.
Hey! Oh, I like it.
All right. They're just dying from like arrows. They don't even know where the arrows are coming from. Like they're just like firing out of the sky at them.
All he hears
and
is
they're
just
just
fucking
thunder
thunder.
down. Yeah. Whew. Anything else from Garuda?
I will move still outside the sky. I'll move closer over to Vesh. See where.
Okay.
Can I fly over this? Like you see?
Yeah, you can fly over it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll move closer to Vesh. Yeah. Just. Because I think this dude is still alive because I didn't finish him off. But
Yeah, this interior building is only about 15 feet tall.
Yeah, so I gotta come down. I get it. But yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Jenna. Oh, sorry. Arabeth, then Jenna.
Arabeth at this point, seeing that there's chaos and arrows and magic flying, is going to actually just fly up.
Okay, flying up.
Spiraling up, getting out of danger.
Fly up, take a dodge action, or just fly up twice?
Oh, I like the dodge action. Yep,
Okay.
she'll be dodging.
All right, that brings us to this Knoll who has 1 hit point left. She is going to take a shot at Vesh. So here we go. Try your best, little Knoll. Yeah, that's a hit for 2. And then she is going to run away. All right, that will be her turn. That brings us to this Knoll. Okay. And then, oh man, it's bad guy Palooza now. All right, this Knoll will ready in action. This guy will ready in action. This lady is dead. This lady will ready in action. All right, those guys will do stuff.
Crash, there's a lot of people there. I don't like it.
All right, that brings us to this guy's
I
dead.
think I got skipped.
Oh, did you? So sorry, Jenna. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Afra went this way, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
She's just following Afra. Where did Afra go?
That is a good question. Where is Afra's miniature?
Right here.
That lovely bonus action dash.
Oh, okay.
So I got all the way down there.
Alright, well,
Oh,
Jenna-
right. Yeah, you left the tunnels. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, then Jenna would not have gone that way.
Well, Jenna, there is a door here, and there is a ladder that leads
No,
to.
you don't need to tell me this because Jenna wouldn't have gone
Oh, you
bravely
would.
wandering by herself.
Oh, okay. So you
Jenna ain't
gonna
good
run
though.
off, and you run off after. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, she's gonna retcon and go back to catch up to Afra.
All right.
Use her action to dash. Afra, you're too fast.
I would say, yeah, Jenna's probably still winded from the rope incident. So, yeah. All right,
And
Vesh.
wasn't there someone in that cage yesterday?
There was. Good memory. Vesh is going to run in. He is so frustrated he can't reach this thing. He is going to throw a javelin at it and hope for the best.
How many javelins does Vesh have?
Apparently
All
quite
of
a
them.
bit. Yeah, and that is a hit for 9. Oh man, he impales her against the wall. She is done. And he lets out a furious roar of success. All right, Wally, you're up.
Wally is gonna fly back to wherever Garuda is. Can you just? I'm not sure where Garuda is. Can you just drag him
Yep.
to Garuda?
All right, there you go.
Let's see how far that was. Yeah,
Look
using his action to dash.
Okay,
to
yeah,
catch up
looked
to
about
Garuda.
80 feet or so.
Yep,
So.
and then he'll mount Garuda.
All right.
Wait, what?
All right.
Just riding on your head.
Alvis, you're up.
Wait, what?
Okay, so there's no obvious targets for us. At this point, he's seeing that everyone is obviously heading in that one direction. So I will not bravely go the other way. I will simply position myself. 1, 2, 6. So I'll also move to here. Come on, roll 20, get it with the game. There we go. Still not seeing any enemies at this point. Alvis is gonna hug the wall over here
Okay.
for cover, and he'll wait. So next round he might come out with magical fury, but for now there's nobody for him to fury at, so that'll be my turn.
Okay. Afro, you're up.
Okay. I would like to kind of move up to here, and then like that's a door, right?
Yes.
Or I'm gonna move up like next to the door and
Alright.
see if I can hear anything going on, like a nice perception check.
Yeah. Give me a perception check. That would be an action to do a.
Mhm.
Yeah. There are many individuals on the other side of that door. This is very happy combat music. Jesus Christ.
Dude, we're going to Disney World.
Low-key, I was enjoying this fucking music. Don't change it. I was happy.
Okay. Yeah, so you listen to the door, you hear a knoll. What sounds like two female humans, two male humans, and even beyond that, you hear a diabolic chanting. Or diabolic?
Ooh.
Diabolic? Yeah, diabolic chanting and snarling.
Mm.
You also hear a handsome boy call out calling out for help. Sounds like a prince in a what's the Dane? A Dane in distress would be the damsel in distress boy edition. Yeah.
Hmm.
How can you hear his hotness? You hear he's hot.
Well, you know, like sometimes a guy, a person has like a very nice voice. You know what I'm saying? Like a golden radio voice. Like you can
Crash, a
definitely.
very nice voice.
Oh, thanks. This guy's voice way better than mine. So you hear this voice and you're like, dudes, maybe. I don't know. We'll think about it. Like he's in there calling out for help. Is it for real? Who knows for sure? But that was a great perception check. You pick up all that stuff on your ear radio.
Okay. Is the door locked?
The door, you're gonna kind of give it a shot. It does seem to be barred a little bit.
Okay, barred,
Yeah.
not locked.
Yeah, it seems like they have
Okay.
it locked down. Yeah.
Okay. Does it look like there are any other entrances, or is that it?
Along the side here, when you pass by, there were a few windows. The windows have sort of kind of caved in on themselves and been sort of filled in with like mud and plants. And again, these ruins are crumbling. So there used to be some windows. Could you blast those open? Possibly. I'll mark where they were if you are interested in doing that. But I did not mention them because they are
Yeah.
currently blocked up.
Yeah. I'll maybe just yell to Vesh that, like, hey, can you break down this door? I
Of course I
definitely
can.
cannot.
All right. Yeah, he seems insulted that you would even wonder if he could break down the door. Of course he can. All right. Anything else? That guy, Garuda. What are you gonna do?
So I guess I'm flying over here. Flying down just so I can see. That's 15 feet. I'm flying lower. So I guess I'm like 50 feet. Or how low do I need to get to see through the doorway?
Well, the door is currently closed. So it is an ancient wooden door. Looks like it's oak or willow wood. It is warped from humidity and age and neglect, but it is currently seems to be barricaded shut or barred shut. You can see the flickering of like torchlight around the edges of it because it doesn't fit perfectly in the door frame. But the door is currently closed.
Yeah. Double check. There's no more nose outside, right? We've murdered all of them, right?
Looks like you've killed all the exterior opponents. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna lower myself to the ground as Vish opens up the door and ready action. As soon as the door opens up, I see somebody unplug and let loose.
Alrighty.
I'm telling Wally go first. As soon as we get the advantage, then I'm let loose. Be more specific.
Wally's not holding an action.
Yeah.
Use this.
I got it.
Okay. Oof. All right. Let's see what happens here. Arabeth, you're way up high and dodging. Anything? No? Okay. Jenna, you're up.
Jenna is just gonna move 30 feet.
And I'm gonna mention that there's a whole bunch of people behind this door, and maybe like ready some awesome area of effect spell.
I think you do like that sleep spell very well, Jenna.
I didn't bring that one today. But you'll like what I've got in store. The only problem is I'm a little out of breath. I've already moved so far, and moving any further would consume my action.
That's okay.
For
She-
this 6-second
Double
interval.
over right there. You're like, what I got.
Can I? How big is the door?
The door looks to be maybe 8 feet across,
8 feet across. Okay.
which is kind of obnoxious in a game that's on a 5-foot grid, but you know.
Jenna's gonna cast minor illusion, and it's gonna be a crate, and it's just gonna be over her whole body as she kind of kneels down. And
All right, so right here, you're going to put yourself inside a crate.
Yep.
Okay.
We're really taking this Metal Gear Solid thing very seriously.
Yeah. All right.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so for full immersion, let's go ahead and get that taken care of real quick. There you go.
You.
All right.
That's Jenna's turn.
Okay. Yeah, my warlock used to turn herself into a rock just in the middle of the battlefield. She'd be like, "I'm a rock now." When you don't have a lot of armor and hit points, you do what you have to do to stay alive. Okay, so that brings us to more cries for help. All right, yeah. Oh man, it's gonna get bonkers when this door gets cracked open. Okay. Here we go. Cracking that door open. Vesh is going to he can't reach it this turn. I'm gonna say he could reach it just because I don't feel like waiting another turn for this shit. All right, Vesh is gonna rush up. He's gonna keep running and he's gonna try to athletics break this shit down. Here we go.
Dude, DMPCs just get to break all the rules.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm fine with it.
Oh, and he slams into the door and just sort of bounces off of it.
Except that he actually rolled a 16.
Hey.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then I stand corrected. He smashes through the door like the juice golem of legend and shouts out, "Oh yeah!" as he smashes through and is immediately shot. Let me count how many times. Hold on. Here we go. These are all also a surprise because unlike you, he did not know they were there.
She told everybody.
Yeah, I told him.
Oh, okay. You told everybody.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
okay.
All right. So here we go. Noel. I think the Noel will just swing on him. Yeah, that would make sense. There we go. Jesus. All right. I think an 18 actually does hit. Nice. And then let's see what else we got. I think honestly, a third level paladin could take this. I think it'll be fine. Let's find out for sure. Let's see.
I had a red action crash too. Just
Yeah.
in door open.
Oh yeah. All this is going to happen at the same time. We're going to work through everybody's held actions. So it's not like, oh, mine happened before this person's before that person's. Literally all shots fired at the exact same time.
I love
And
it.
some people will still be standing and some people will not. Is basically what it boils down to.
Let's do it fucking up, dude.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Guys, you gotta see these fucking pistols.
All right, so he got hit 3 times for a total of 3, 11, 18 points of damage. He had 18 health because he took 2
plus 5.
plus 5. Okay, so he has 5.
No, plus 6?
Oh,
plus
right.
6, plus 6, plus 6.
He has 6 hit points because he has he had the temp HP working for him. All right. Then a spell goes off. Let's see. It is where is it? That is a miss. So a bolt of fire flies past Vesh and out. And then strikes the wall over here. So there is a spellcaster who is readying a bolt there. Alrighty. So all of that goes down. Let me remove their readied actions. Oh man. Okay. And let me just reveal, since we got somebody in there, all the people that were on the GM layer still, including these little cuties. Okay. Let's see. All right. And who else is readying an action?
I think just Garuda.
Garuda, take your ready to action, please. Who are you firing against?
I can't see specifically.
Oh, okay, right. Sorry. Let me remove the doors then.
I don't think it's good. That's not an advantage, right? Though. Let's be real.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. So let's see how that goes.
Yeah, I didn't have advantage on it, dude. Best me be fucking dead.
All right. Nope. You just cramp up. You take a 1d6 penalty to your next attack roll. I guess you held the shot a little too long. Also, with your 8 strength, carrying that turkey on your head is definitely starting to they wear you out a little bit. So,
Wally is not a turkey.
all right. So let me remove the door. Oh yeah, I did remove the door. There we go. Okay,
You
cool.
did just give me a great idea to make some kind of like Thanksgiving inspired
Oh, I am
liquid with a
running.
turkey familiar.
I am running a Thanksgiving game on Black Friday, I believe, for Extra Life. It's like a one shot. You have to rescue a turkey from an ancient red dragon.
Unfortunately,
So
I cannot play in that game. I have
yeah,
family shit to do.
it's to reward those people who don't have anything special in their life or are Canadian, I guess.
Or just
All
that
right.
like last year, Crash. I had no one play in my life like the past
Oh,
4 years. Fucking being in the
oh.
Navy. Like,
TMI. I appreciate your service. There you go. That's what I'm supposed to say. All right. So Wally, you're up.
Um. Ooh, look at this room.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do see that thing. So let me throw the art up for that real quick. I think I
Pause.
have it on. It's one of the best things that came out of WoW was the art for this race.
Oh,
Oh.
Yanti? That's dope.
Yeah.
That
I
thing
saw
looks
I saw
sick.
those and I was like, oh, Yonti and WoW, that's amazing. Yeah, so you see one of those, and it is in fact a spellcaster, and it is doing some ukabuki magic.
Funny thing, birds eat snakes, so
Yeah, snakes eat birds, so this is a good matchup.
zoop, little bitch.
Wally's gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. Yeah. You look into that creature's you look into that creature's eyes, Wally, and you see that its mouth is large enough to swallow you. So Alvis, you are up.
All right. Anyone have any thoughts on my plan? I threw it in the Discord. I'm thinking I'm gonna web that room.
Sounds good to me.
Dang,
Yeah,
that was
baby.
my plan.
Yeah, that's where initiative kicks in. Okay, so Alvis like hearing the door slam and obviously like the sound of multiple gunshots, which of course sounds like some sort of thunder magic to me. Realizes that shit just hit the fan, so come on, roll 20 with your wonderful leg. Okay, wow. So I can't do the waypoints. It's not detecting my my clicking here, so I'm just gonna move my guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then so at a point of I think I would have view of this square here.
There's a template you could drag over.
Oh,
Yeah, I made a web template. Or yeah, actually that makes sense. It is a webbed spell template. Yeah. Ugh.
On the web.
Yeah, on the web. It's very confusing.
all right. So give me a second here. Like does not like me dragging it. There it is. Okay, and plop. Does that work? And center should be around. Sorry, Vesh.
Okay, what are you gonna do? You web of Vesh?
Well, it's just like because it's from the point that I can see,
Yeah, sure.
which is there,
All right.
and I think that's what I got there.
No, that's a good looking web token. All right, so you web up the room. Go ahead and post up the spell for me.
And that would be
All right, you conjure a mass of thick, sticky webbing at a point within your chosen range, 20-foot cube, so it's all the way to the ceiling. Let's see. Webs layered over a flat surface. Each creature that starts its turn, the webs. Okay, so at the start of their turn, they have to deal with it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
They'll make dexterity saves, failed save, restrained as long as it remains in the webs or until it breaks free. Strength check, which is just the meanest because like it's not even a saving throw or an athletics check. If it succeeds, it is no longer restrained. The webs are flammable. Good to know. Any 5-foot cube of webs exposed to fire burns away in one round, dealing 2d4 damage to any creature caught in the webbing. I love it. Okay. Anything else?
That is my turn.
Okay, good turn. That brings us to this guy. This guy sees the webs are there. You hear somebody inside, probably Snake Dude, say, "It's just webs, burn it." And
You know, if they burn it, like they just they start burning themselves. Like,
Yeah.
dude bro goes over and he grabs a torch off the wall. Hey, that's convenient. And he starts lighting the fucking web on fire. So what I will do is I will have it start here and then it will spread each round. So I'll give the fire its own little initiative tracker basically as it burns its way through, which again, same courtesy would be paid to you guys. A certain somebody has had a lot of experience with the web spell. I'm sure he could tell you all about it another time. Yeah. All right. So web, we'll start it right there at initiative count 12. Or we'll do 11.5. There we go. So when its turn comes back around, I'll have it spread to adjacent spaces. But basically, he just set the web on fire. These people are crying out, like, no, I'm still in it. What are you doing? And he like looks back at the fire and just starts screaming. So as you guys know, these guys only have like 10 hit points. So 2d8 fire damage is a lot of damage.
2d4.
2d4, yeah, and they're not excited about that. Afra, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit and just see if I
Okay.
can see in there, like over to here maybe.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. I'm going to. Can I see the snake dude?
Yeah,
Can I
Snake
shoot
Dude
him?
sees.
Okay.
Yes, he sees you. You see him.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action inside check on the snake dude.
Oh, okay. I've got this. Hold on.
Versus his deception.
Yes, deception's pretty good.
Mm.
Oh well, if I didn't roll like complete ass, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah. So you got it.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna shoot him with sneak attack damage.
Okay. Yeah, that is a hit. 14 or 13 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And then because I have a feeling he might shoot back at me, I'm gonna just move over here. And I'm done.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. That brings us to this lady right here who is trapped. Vesh is right next to her. She's got time. She'll try to stab Vesh. You know what? She'll just try to shoot Vesh because you can use an ass pistol in melee without penalties. So that's what she will do. So
she is restrained as well.
Yeah, so it'll be at disadvantage. Here we go. Oof. Yeah, she holds the gun right next to Vesh's head, and right as she's about to pull the trigger, he headbutts the gun, and the bullet just kind of shoots and blows a chunk out of the door frame. And that is her turn.
So that is
All right.
highly lucky.
Yeah. Let's see. This guy will yeah, that's what he'll do. He is going to fire a firebolt into the webbing and try to sort of burn some of these bros free a little bit. So he will just set that on fire, and I will add that to the initiative tracker. Alrighty. And then he will step off to the side because he doesn't like getting shot at. Okay.
So
That brings us
my turn.
to Garuda. Yeah.
So fire is burning.
Yes, fire is burning in there.
How much damage do I take if I go through it?
If you move through that fire, it'll be 2d4.
Oof. That's gonna be a no for me, my dog. I will step back 2 feet or 10 feet and go for this dude right here. So,
Okay.
just gonna go with a regular longbow shot. No.
Okay.
Cause wait, do I get advantage of these guys since they're in the web or?
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna go for long or sharpshooter.
Okay.
And then
You have that penalty. All right. Good luck.
19 is a hit. 14. Who are you shooting at?
that dude right there.
At the knoll. Okay. Yeah, the knoll is bloodied.
Okay. And that's it.
Okay. Arabeth, circling above, keeping an eye out for oncoming support, I suppose.
Pretty much, yeah. So she'll just be, dodging.
All right. Interesting. All right. Jenna, you're up.
Jenna's gonna peer into the room. There's a web in the way. People hiding in corners. Jenna will fire a magic missile at whatever the fuck is in this corner back here.
Oh, damn. Okay. That's your new teammate, but sure. All right. You fire magic
is
missile.
it really?
All right, go ahead. Give me the dice. Hey, this is what you get for choosing a scary miniature. All right, so
I can't even see the mini. I just see the outline, really.
Okay.
Zach, I heard that pain in your voice.
Friendly fire. Friendly fire. Okay. Slams into this person or creature or thing.
If he would have been here, he probably would have said something like, "Help me!"
Yeah, exactly. Don't shoot me. Yeah.
Or yeah, don't fucking shoot me. That would have been helpful.
This is very realistic though, because friendly fire does happen. So I appreciate it. Thank you. That is a lot of damage. They are bloodied.
Oh, great.
Good job, Jenna. Take him down.
Yeah. All right. They have an 11 armor class, so I'm not sure what they're working with here. I'm seeing if they have a shield spell, but they wouldn't be able to cast spells probably if they're all bound up as prisoners. Yeah, they're just kind of hosed there. Okay, cool. All right. There we go. That brings us to that person. That person cries out. I don't know what their voice sounds like or anything yet, but it's Dragonborn, so they'll just be like, "Not me! You want a Yuanti? It's on the other side of the door. It's hiding." And then you hear a voice kind of call out, "Silence you!" And that's that. Over here, you see Handsome Boy. Or maybe some of you do. I don't know. There he is. I guess he's handsome if you're into wayfish half elves. He is. Yeah, he's calling out for help. And then I think we are dealing with my scrubs now. Let's see. This one's dead. This one's alive. All right. She had her spear and her shield out. She will try to stab Vesh with disadvantage. Here we go. Knoll, spear, stab. Disadvantage. Trying to hit a friggin' 18. Yeah, that's just not happening. Or 17 on Vesh. Oh, wait. Vesh is restrained also, right? So these attacks would have been normal last attacks against him. My bad. So Vesh would have actually been downed by the last attack. So we'll just say he's downed by this one. That's fine. Nah, we'll just give him a critical off of this one. There we go. Keep it moving. All right. Okay, so yeah, just 2 failed death saves on Vesh. Alrighty. That brings us to this guy. This guy, he doesn't care about fighting you guys. He wants to get the hell out of here. He's not going to get burned. He's going to try a strength save. What is the DC to get out of this thing?
Owen.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't make it. All right. So he is trapped. He is trapped that round. This lady right here is trapped as well. She will try to break free. Here we go. She doesn't break free either. Clutch. Good stuff, guys. All right. That brings us to the cacklers. What are the cacklers rolled? Shit initiative. Oh my god, guys. What are my cacklers going to get up to? Spell casting. That's pretty good. Fire bolts. I dig it. All right. They will shoot more fire, and just like the boss said. So very briefly, I guess you would see tiny demons. A tiny demon come into view. It carries a long, spiky chain that is sort of wrapped around itself and its forearm. And in its offhand, it has a little ball of fire, and it chucks it. So here we go. And you know what? Insult to injury, it will chuck it. It will at least try to chuck it right at dude bro that is right there. So this is at a +5. Oh, those are negatives. Here we go. Okay, an 8. I'm going to say that doesn't hit Vesh's space. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It hits this space instead. Alrighty. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, so that's going to start burning as well. Jeez. Okay. And that will burn at initiative count. Where the fuck is this? All the way at the top here. Initiative count 1.5. When it comes back around. Cool. Another one of these guys will rush into view. So there's 2 of these little demons. So apparently the rumors were true. These people really are dealing with demonology. 17, yeah, that is enough. They light Vesh's space on fire. Vesh is dead. From the 2d4 damage would be enough to cause the 3rd failed death saving throw. All right, and those webs are burning up like crazy. The whole room is filling with smoke at this point. So that's going to be, I'm going to say some concealment is going to be at work here for firing through it. This is good for you guys because there are some ranged attackers on the other side of it, but it's also good for them. So you've created a horrible kill zone. Just a horrible kill zone here. All right, that brings us to Vesh, who is dead. Wally, you're up.
Yeah, Wally's dodging.
Okay.
He's gonna go.
Strong play. Okay.
He's gonna fly and play lookout. He'll start squawking if he sees anything.
All right. Oh my god. That brings us to. I love how the highest initiative in this huge battle is a 12.18. Alvis, you're up.
Wait,
All
did
right.
Wally won initiative?
Well, the people who had one initiative have died. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a part of me that sort of feels responsible for the death of Vesh, but I think he was dead anyways. I don't think his lack of being able to move in that turn was what did it. So
Yeah. When you have a personality that's like, I'm not gonna take cover, you're not gonna live very long.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Right.
If
So
you don't have a Australian accent when you're playing Vest, I don't feel like you're gonna live long either. So
Oh man.
so it was the like Australian cockiness
yeah,
that gave Vesh this like sort of weird plot armor.
yeah, that was like
He's
that was his
British.
power, dude. That was his power. If he didn't have the Australian accent, dude, he's lost all power. This is American, and we all know America's like a shit.
All right, Alvis, what do you got for us?
Okay, so I've got 2 like bandits still within range, like sight of me here and here. I don't know if those pings are going through because
Yeah, I got you.
my web.
Yeah, I see through your eyes, sir.
Yes. So I am going to actually I'm gonna take a page out of the bad guy's book. I'm gonna firebolt the assless chap.
Okay.
And
the one that futilely tried to escape from his bondage. Yeah, gotcha.
Right. I'm gonna help him escape.
Excellent. Do it. Let's see it.
With fire.
You have advantage to this. Yeah, good thing you did. So it's a 20 damage. 8. He takes 8 points of damage, and then immediately takes 2d4 additional damage and is killed.
Huzzah. And then I'll hide behind this crate over here. This just seems like a smart thing to do.
All right, and I will add your fire to the initiative roll.
Beauty. Also, Albus actually thinks that's a crate because I was not around the corner when Jenna cast that.
I will be honest. I thought it was a crate. I completely forgot that Jenna had made it. I was like, oh, cool. I don't know why I put that crate there, but all right. So your turn is over. You're hiding behind this crate. It's real to you. In here, we got fire that just popped. We got a dude right here. He is going to, per the boss's instruction, set more web on fire. And then back up, because he don't want to die. And that will be his turn. Oh my god, so much fire, you guys. I guess I got to get used to this if we've got 2 webcasters in the same team here. All right. All right, that brings us to 11.5. So 11.5 would burn out, but due to the nature of web, I would say that it would spread to an available space. So it will move to here, and I will just X out the one that has been destroyed. So there's no webbing there. Back in the day, one fire spell lit the whole web up. Now it's like sections, I guess, is the way I'm interpreting it. Do you guys feel like I'm interpreting it correctly? Or
Oh yeah, that's how I interpreted it as well.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Yeah, back in the day, you drop a web, and then when it looked like it was the duration was going to end or they were going to escape, you would drop a spell and just light the whole thing up in one go. This is way more efficient for your spell slot, to be sure. Okay, Afra, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move and see what I see. I'm gonna. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see very much. I'm going to shoot at the knoll here.
Okay.
All right, and that will not be well. I have advantage, right? So it's with sneak attack.
If you have advantage or an ally is adjacent, you get your sneak attack.
But do I have advantage? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah. You would have advantage because they're restrained.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right. So, 14 damage on this dude.
Okay. 14 damage on that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're dead. They are dead.
Okay.
All right. So there's just billowing smoke coming out of here, charred flesh. Like it's a bad scene in there. You've created a little pizza oven. Anything else from Afra?
Just backing out of the way again.
Okay. This woman will begin letting out the most pitiful screams as she's watching people around her burned alive. A smarter person would probably take this moment for like introspection. I guess a wiser person, and be like, maybe I shouldn't have been in a demon worshipping cult. Maybe. I don't know. That's a fucking idea. Maybe I brought this on myself. I don't know. But she will try to break free. Oh, but she does not. She continues to struggle, and she will probably die. All right. So let's see. Sensing that things are getting pretty bad, this dude, bro, being a Yuan-Ti, is going to call for its pet. Because Yuan-Ti like to do that. Yeah, you hear over the din of everything else, you hear Handsome Voice call out, I don't want to deter you from rescuing us, but There's a big fucking snake.
Yikes.
All right. So there's apparently a big fucking snake. All right. 9 is going to burn out, but then spread. So it will move over to here. Okay. Garuda, you're up. God, it's got to be so terrifying for the people that are trapped in this web
So
to see the fire moving towards them. Oh my God.
If I was playing a
This
character
is-
with a conscience, that might bother.
can I see?
Oh
this?
yeah, you would actually be able to see the big snake. So let me add his miniature real quick. There you go.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I love
So
it.
keep in mind that snake is a huge creature, but it is a snake-shaped creature, so it can move through spaces that are wide enough for its body to fit through. Just
That's a miss. So I'm just gonna.
all right, yeah. You take a shot.
fly.
It gets caught in the 20-foot by 20-foot web. The arrow just kind of gets snagged in there.
Fair enough. And I fly back. And
All right.
yeah, homies, we gotta deal with this shit together.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
What is the snake going to do? It certainly doesn't want to take what looks to be 6d4 points of fire damage. So it is going to sort of coil up and take a dodge action. Yeah, so that's what it will do. All right. Next up is Arabeth.
Still dodging up top. She's up.
So yeah, Jenna, if
actually.
you had gone off by yourself and opened that door, that was where the snake was. It was behind that door.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wasn't. Yeah.
So
Hard
your
pass.
your instincts were pretty good there. So Arabeth, you're up.
Yeah, Arabeth is essentially out of the combat. She's just flying.
Okay. Jenna, you're up.
Jen's gonna peek inside. That thing is fucking massive.
Yep.
Web the snake. Web the snake.
Yeah, web the snake.
1 second, let me look. Let me figure out what I'm gonna do. Oh, here it is.
All right.
Gonna.
All right, dropping that web. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to place it how I want it with what vision I have. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right, you cast web, and it fills up the back corner of this kind of evil-looking chapel. Got a little skull going on there and stuff. Yeah, the webbing binds up Handsome Man and the snake.
And then Alvis, you see Jenna jump into the crate.
Just jump through the crate.
Albus has like that look on his face as he realizes.
All right. Farios, the Dragonborn, who is bound and beaten, is just going to wait since this player is still not here. Looks like they'll be starting next week, I guess. All right, that brings us to Handsome Boy, who is out sick. Gosh, guys, it's almost like an IRL D&D group here. All right, this one is dead and cooking. Barbecue. All right, this is it, girl. You got to get the hell out of here. You have to make this. Here you go. Try your best. 16. I think that works, yeah?
She does it.
All right. Screaming, tearing free, she rushes into this side room and just like, yeah, her action was to, yeah, so that's it. That's her turn. But oh my God. Yeah. All right. We got little babies, little demon babies. What are we going to do, little demon babies? We want to take shots at people, but I don't think we have any good shots at people. Let's see. Can you see anybody as you run past the door? We we can see a Garuda, unless Garuda's way high up in the air. What are you? You're down where you can see though, right?
Yeah, I fly down to go
Okay.
see, then I fly back up.
Okay, so are you currently at? It says 70 on your miniature. Are you currently 70 feet in the air?
No, I'm like 30.
Oh, okay.
It
So
takes.
then, yeah, it does not have a decent target. So if that is the case, the demon will just fire at. Let's see. Yeah, okay. The demon will just fire
Get there.
at this webbing as it goes by to just burn up more webbing. Or not. I don't know. It doesn't want me to paste anything else. It's like, I'm at my limit, man. Wow. It really won't paste any more stuff. All right, let's see. Come on, roll 20. It's gonna post like 50 of them now, like all at once.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it goes ahead and it adds some fire there.
If it helps, you can delete the Arabeth tokens to free up some of the whatever its limited
Yeah,
memory is.
it's just running crap today. So
Same thing with Gorilla, you can free up some seconds.
all right, there we go. So yeah, it rushes by, high fives its little buddy. Its little buddy's gonna run by. I'm gonna give them colors because they're very hard to tell them apart. So there we go. All right, and then this one rushes by, same deal. Fires a flaming bolts. It will hit here. There we go. Damn, guys. This web is bonkers. All right. And also, this web right here would have moved and burnt out. So it actually moved onto this woman. So she lets out a horrible scream as she begins to burn alive. She takes 4 points of fire damage.
So tempted to put her to sleep.
All right. And then let's see. That brings us to Vesh's fire. Vesh's fire would burn out finally and then spread to here.
Looks like I cooked dragon meat, right?
Yeah, he is pretty cooked. It wasn't a long time, but you know, he's definitely burnt up pretty bad. That brings us to Wally, top of the initiative.
Dodging.
Okay.
And looking out.
Alrighty. That brings us to Alvis.
All right. So, oy vey. So we got a spider thingy, or not spider, snake thing. Okay. I will move 15 to get to the front of the door here, and then so I don't see any like actual people in the fire anymore. Like,
No, the person that is burning is alive. That lady right to the north of you, 3 spaces north of you, is burning. And she is alive.
oh, unfortunate for her.
Yeah.
Maybe I can offer some sort of sucker before she dies, and I'll ray of frost her to death.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. She's not webbed though anymore, right?
Correct. She is not going to be webbed anymore.
So she's not restrained. So this is just a normal shot. Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. That's what you get for being nice? ? Let's see what happens.
I will not burn my 20 on a mercy kill. So.
Okay, as you go to cast the spell, something goes wrong. The weave of magic is unpredictable thanks to critical fumble cards. And as you go to cast this spell, there is a detonation in your hand of magical energy. You and everyone within 15 feet of you needs to make a Constitution saving throw equal to your DC.
13.
13. So you and Afra and this woman need to make it. All right, roll a d8.
And Jenna.
Oh, and Jenna, who's in the crate. Yeah. Thank you. Go ahead and make it. Let's see. Constitution save. All right, the bandit made it, and Alvis made it. Okay, so the two ladies who had nothing to do with what was going on here, each of you is going to take a d8 points of cold damage. Go ahead and roll that damage for me, Alvis, since it's your spell.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
All right, so 3 points of cold damage to each of you.
Fine.
And as that cold kind of through, I am going to say that it would put out these fires that are nearby as well, as you kind of...
Within like a 15-foot radius?
Yeah, I'll put out those fires.
Cold explosion. I totally meant to do this. Haha.
Yeah, pretty cool spell. You should teach it to everybody else.
So, does that, like, is the web burned away there?
Yes. Wherever you see
Okay.
these red X's, the web is gone.
Well, that was not according to plan. Alvis is
You
going to
think?
curse this. This has never happened to
Made
him
me
before.
almost lose my spell. Be more careful.
So he, he's going to duck back behind the quote-unquote crate.
Okay. Alrighty. That brings us to fire. This fire is going to spread to here. That's that. And then what do we got here? A dude. All right. The dude has lit all the fires that he can light. He is going to... He's just going to ready in action, I guess. All right. You know what? You know what? Why not? Instead of running in action, he will be a bro, and he will try and assist the snake to get free from the webbing. That's a good boy. All right. Let's see. This burns out because there's nothing else for it to burn. Your explosion of cold was pretty cool though, because it also put out the ambient torches and stuff too, which was kind of cool. Theater of the mind style. It was pretty slick. That brings us to Afra.
All right.
There is a clear path through the webbing now. If you wanted
to the snake.
Yeah, shoot or run through. It is clear.
Hmm.
It might actually
Okay,
be
so I
easier.
moved
It might be easier at this point for me to make the web token smaller and just fill the spaces that still have webs. So while you're figuring out what to do, I will do that.
Okay. I am. So the snake is still restrained, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to move up to here. And I'm going to stab and stab with advantage.
All right.
Saber first.
Oh, damn.
15?
You just moved right up into that room.
Yeah.
All right. 15 is, I want to say a hit. Let me double check. Where are you at, gigantic ass snake?
Is that the name you have for it on your character sheet?
Gigantic ass snake?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. That is definitely a hit.
Okay. So 6 damage there. Then follow it up with the short sword. Another 4.
All right.
And then I'm going to...
Okay. 10 points of damage to the snake.
Bonus action disengage. And
All
back away. Let's say here. Behind this little door here.
That would take you into a web spell. Do you want to go into the web spell?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Here.
All right. There we go. Clean this up a little bit. Whew, man, that is wild. Wizards, battlefield control. Gonna be pushing the limits of like token management for me. All right. Okay, you hit the snake. You use disengage. You moved away from the snake. That is your turn. This one right here, she is alive, despite all odds. Yeah, she is alive. She sees you there on the other side of the fire. She's going to praise whatever Marilith these guys are in the service of, and she's going to take a shot at you with her gun. So here we go. That is an 11, which is a miss. All right. She's going to back up into the corner. All right. Snake's turn. He is going to... He was readying a spell. There was never... Oh, I guess there was an occasion to use it. No, wait, he called for his animal. That's right. All right. He's going to move up to here. And he sees you there. Go ahead and do a Constitution save, Afra. He is spitting venom at you.
Great.
I believe it's if you pass, it's nothing. So let's see. Oh yeah. So you take 2d12 points of poison damage as he
Ouch.
sprays poison at you. 14 points of poison damage. And then he will step back around the corner. All right. Remaining fire. All right. That remaining fire burns away this web and spreads to that one. All right. Garuda, you're up.
I'm gonna fly into the giant snake. Pull out my ESP. Use violent shot with all 3 grit points plus sharpshooter.
What does
All right.
violent shot do?
When you make the firearm attack, you can expend 1 or more grip points for each grip point expended. That gains +2 to the misfire score.
Yep.
I,
all 3 grit points.
I'm pretty sure you're about to get a critical hit, but we'll see.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Roll it first.
I have a feeling that you're going to get a critical hit.
I mean, I just foresaw a.
Oh wait, do you have
Wait,
to
let
do
him
it
roll it
before?
first.
You have to do it before the dice are rolled?
Before the dice.
Okay.
Okay, so did you use it or no?
Yes, I'm trying to use it. He's
okay. So he's trying. All right. So you didn't get to roll. He just made it a natural 20. So roll damage again.
Yes, 3d8, right? If I'm not mistaken. And then, or is this roll damage again?
Yeah, and then
If you
So
just click on Sharper Shooter ASP, click on it again, it'll roll the damage again.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
well, it would have rolled the modifier.
Oh my god! And then
he can mod.
roll 3d8. Roll 3d8 again, right? Or is that everything?
So I don't know what I get for the crit. So that's my
you
normal
double,
damage.
you double all dice,
roll
so you're gonna roll
roll
4
4d8.
more. Yeah, 4 more d8s.
Dope.
Holy shit. Okay, so you just dealt 43 plus 18. That would be 61 points of damage. You blow this thing's head right off of its body. It just explodes. Just doosh. And then the lifeless head just kind of sprays blood for a bit and then just like starts twitching in the webbing. It never got to make an attack. Yeah.
I think, actually, you know what? This is terrible.
What?
I think I had to see Garuda to do that. I can't see him. I am so sorry.
That's right. Yeah, you're
Oh, are you fucking me?
We're still level 3. We're still learning this stuff. Okay. This is the only diviner I have had in years. So I'm still trying to get all the nuances down myself. So
you still did 43 damage.
43. Oh yeah, because the extra damage. So 43. It is bloodied, but not killed.
Sorry, it's my first time playing a diviner too. I just realized
you blow a chunk of its face clean off. It's missing an eye. Like blood is just oozing out of the missing portion of its face. It is completely jacked up.
I am right in front of this fucking thing, though. I can't fucking move now.
I know.
Oof, that's fucking holy fucking shit, dude. I wish I would know that.
It is not going to try to break free at this point. It is too angry. So it is just going to try and grab you. So here we go. It's a disadvantage because of the restraint. There you go. It misses. So it lunges forward to try and grab a hold of you. But it does not. Instead, let's see. It gets bound up in the webbing, and its armor class is reduced by an additional 4. Oh my god. For 4 rounds. Wow. So yeah, it is so jacked up. Arabeth is out of combat. Jenna, you're up.
All right. Jenna's gonna duck out of the box. See what's going on over here.
Okay. Yeah, this thing is super jacked up. Right here. Easy target, bleeding out.
I don't know if there's any web left because I can't see part of. If any of my web, I'm just releasing concentration on it.
Oh, okay. You're gonna release the web. Okay.
Yeah. I see our party members moving in and stuff, so I'm just gonna make sure that there's nothing impeding.
All right.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna go into melee. I'm a magic missile this snake.
Hey, Tensor's transformation's a thing. So 7 points of damage.
Though.
I'm not gonna lie. You chuck the missiles and you run back to your box, so you aren't there to see the creature with sort of one last shuddering breath die from exact damage.
Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, Jenna. I appreciate that a lot. Because I thought I was fucking dead now.
All right, Garuda, seeing the job you've done, this guy over here will give you Bardic Inspiration. So you have a D6 Bardic Inspiration die.
Oh.
That's what Handsome Boy will do. All right, but now we've got these little demons.
Oh, yeah.
This little demon looks at you and it hold on. Let's see. He looks at you and in common, he says,
Hey, you. What do you give a sick bird?
What?
Treatment.
Please make a saving throw, wisdom based.
If I'm making, I have something to come back for it, so just FYI.
Bardic Inspiration. Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
Is that you happy with this number, or are you going to use Bardic Inspiration?
I mean, I have it, dude. Why not?
Okay. All right. Yeah, the joke was not that funny. So.
Tweetment, that's not actually the correct fucking pronunciation. It's called treatment. How about you go back to fucking school and learn your fucking proper common before you come at me with such lame insults? Fucking demon-ass motherfucker.
So the little guy, he looks hurt. He really hurt him deep. His buddy says,
No, I got a better one for him. All right. Why does a flamingo lift up one leg?
Why?
Because if it lifted up both, it'd fall over.
Please make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm not proficient at wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, that was not very funny either. Neither of these jokes caused you to laugh until you died, much to my sadness.
I'm gonna kill both of you.
They both look a little nervous now after that declaration. Yeah. So that's their turn. Wally's up, and then Alvis.
Wally's doing his thing.
All right. Alvis is going to move in.
One sec.
You know, being a trained diviner and aware that he needs to see things going on, he's going to move in. He sees the dead snake in the web there, and kind of hisses to Jenna like, "Drop the web."
Okay. And Jenna will let go of the web.
All right.
I think this is about the
body sort of to the ground, just a bloody heap.
All right, and this is that's the dragon thingy guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't see where the enemy is. I heard them say something about behind the door.
both the dragonborn and the half elf seem to be bound.
Don't forget about this chick.
Oh yeah, she kind
Chick
of
right there.
yeah.
Oh,
She holds up her gun in one hand and her hand in the other, kind of shooing you away, like, no, you could forget about her. It's okay.
I'm going to actually. I'll just look at her and I'll say, "Drop it." And if she doesn't immediately drop the weapon, she's gonna get a firebolt to the face. Well,
She raises an eyebrow and drops the gun.
okay. Then I can't cast sleep on her because I'm in the freaking area.
Yeah.
I put myself to sleep too. Damn it. Okay. I will just. I see no other enemies. I'm going to ready action a ray of frost. That
Okay.
if she reaches for a weapon, I'm gonna nail her. Which means
Okay.
if she just tries to run or something, I will.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Okay, so you're basically holding a ray of frost at her. So that is a concentration to hold the ray of frost. Got it.
That's right. Yeah.
All right. This guy is going to. I'm going to move the snake to the map layer for now. It'll be difficult terrain, obviously. Yeah, he's going to stand atop the snake, and he's going to fire his. You know what? He'll engage with you. He is going to attack with his sword and his gun.
Oh, I didn't even see him there.
Here we go. First attack, Garuda.
I'm ready.
It's a miss, and then hit for 6.
Okay.
All right. And then he will, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 you shuffle to here. All right, Afro, you're up.
Okay. I will move 1, 2, and stand next to Garuda and see what I see. Ooh, I get sneak attack damage on. Well, I actually get it anyway.
All right.
No, so I will stabby him.
Kill that snake, bitch.
I will. Oh.
Yes,
Ooh,
Afro.
stab.
That's what I'm
Lit.
talking about.
See, that's
All right,
awesome because I was muted because I was trying to be like attacking the snake. 20. He did it or something.
Yeah, 22. He is bloodied.
What? Oh my
All right.
god. Okay, fine. I'm stabbing with the other one.
20.
Okay.
Actually, no.
Oh, all right. No, you're not stabbing?
Well, no, okay, I will. If
All right.
that one's going to be a 20, I will.
All right. You stab with it, and Alvis
Oh.
assures you it will be a 20, so you get to roll another d6 on top of it. So, because your offhand is just a d6.
Yeah.
All right, so another d6.
And... Oh, that's 4 damage.
Okay.
And a critical effect card.
Oh, and a critical effect card. Yeah, 2 critical effect cards.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
so let's see what happened with those. Here we go.
Jenna,
The first one was piercing. He had to make a. Let's see. Oh wow, you jacked up his leg hard. Well, he does. He's got legs. When entering combat, Constitution save, failed save, you have disadvantage on strength and dexterity. Damn. Okay. So that happened, and then let's see what the other one is. You gave him a permanent. You permanently lamed his leg with the first attack. So, I mean, not that he's going to live through this, but if he lived through this, that'd be very unfortunate for him. So let's see. Constitution save. Yeah, he has disadvantage on strength and dexterity based checks. And then the second critical hit against him. And the most important part is that is a deadly card that is now not going to happen to you guys, which is good.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
scared,
And then with the second attack, you take your dagger and you stab it into his hand, pinning him against the wall so he has nowhere to go. And there's a cry of pain as he looks at his hand and sees your dagger just forced through it and the stone, pinning him in place. He will have to make strength check to pull himself free. Otherwise, he is stuck there.
Okay.
Damn. That was kind of hardcore.
So,
All right.
so because he's stuck there, could I move away without him having an opportunity attack?
Let's see. Let me roll to see real quick. No, I rolled to see if he was right or left-handed. I was doing a 9 or a 10 to see if he was left-handed. So he could swing his scimitar at you if you tried to get away.
Okay, I will stay there.
All right, you're gonna stay put. Okay.
Yep.
All right. That brings us to this person. She's got her arms up. She sees that things have gone to shit. She sees you got a spell readied at her, but it is just you and her there. So yeah, she's gonna go for it. So she's gonna item interact, try to pick back up her gun. You can take your held shot if you want.
Oh, the foolish girl. I tried to give her a chance.
I know.
You gave a demon worshiper a chance.
All right. 4 points of cold damage. She is bloodied, but she's still alive. And the cooling ray of frost helps with all those burns that you caused to her. So she's going to pick up her gun and she's going to fire at you and then step forward and swing her cutlass.
Ooh, she mean.
I guess she wouldn't have her cutlass out though. So and she used an item rack to pick up her gun. So she will just shoot the gun at you. All right, here we go. 15.
Yeah, that hits.
All right,
But
for
thanks
4.
to Afra.
And then
Thanks,
she's
Okay.
going to leave. Do you have a attack you can take against her?
I don't carry a weapon in hand as a
Okay.
general rule, so no.
All right.
I could grapple.
You want to try to grapple her?
I'm gonna I will attempt to, because she just shot me.
Yeah.
So that would be athletics, right?
Correct.
I am super good at athletics. You can see that right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Super good.
Let's see. Yeah. So she runs past you. Okay. Let's see. Bring it on up to this cutie right here. Needs to make their thing. Oh gosh, yeah, you got him in quite a pickle. Yeah, Afra, go ahead and do a Constitution. It's just gonna breathe poison at you.
Do you have that second thing there? Because I might die.
I both of my portents are gone.
All right, so go ahead and
okay.
there you go. All right,
Okay,
so you
okay.
managed to kind of ready yourself for the attack. The poison sprays past you. You kind of suck in a breath and duck down, and a bit of it splatters on you, but nothing meaningful. No poison damage happens. And with a heavy sigh, the Yuan-Ti realizes that it is fucking dead. Garuda, you're up.
Hey, so since this pencil wall, do I get advantage on that?
Let's see. I have to see if it is specifically restrained. Let's see. I would say yes, even though the card doesn't say that it's restrained, because it's not like it's able to really dodge or go anywhere. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking pull out my pistol and fucking try to coup de grace it, and that's fucking
Yeah.
natural.
Blam. Yeah, you just execute him, just right through one side of the hood and out the other. It just kind of falls over dead.
I like it.
Damn. All right, and technically it's a third critical hit on this boss. So what happens here? You shot it, and it just tore through its jaw and chin and mouth. Just messed it all up. Throat sack, the whole deal. Just got torn open. Alrighty. Anything else from Garuda?
No. I'm gonna look over to that person and try to intimidate him like, you're next. Okay. Real quick, sorry. Jenna, did you get rid of your fucking webs?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. That brings us to Jenna.
Jenna hiding in her box has an unknowing, an A suspecting victim. Frostbite.
What is this?
Frostbite.
Save.
Constitution save. Okay. Well,
On
Constitution save has
the
nothing
one
to
running
do with
away.
being aware. It just has to do with natural toughness.
I know.
Which,
I
yeah,
know. It's
I'm
just
I'm reminding myself totally. Here we
Yeah.
go. Oof.
Like-
All right. Yeah, she's already covered in frost from Alvis. Which, by the way, she would have had 10 less feet of movement. But you go to cast a spell on her, and she just assumes that it's lingering effects of cold, so she doesn't look around to see who did it or anything. She's too intent on getting the hell out of here.
Okay. Yeah, and then Jenna's gonna just keep hiding in the box.
All right. Farios, this guy, Garuda, he will throw you another bardic inspiration.
Oh, daddy.
All right, and then that brings us to this lady. Oh man. This lady is going to come around the corner here, and she's going to take a shot at Alvis.
Which one?
Yeah, exactly. Alvis, what is your passive perception?
Only 12.
Okay, yeah. So she's got advantage on this. No sneak attack or anything because she's basic. But here we go. Oh, all right. So this woman,
shit.
yeah, comes around the corner. She takes a shot. Let's see what happens.
Which woman? I'm not seeing. Oh, here.
Yeah, do you see her off in the side room there?
The pillar is actually blocking my view of her.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, she you look over and yeah, there she is. She took that shot and oof, let's see what happens. Let's see. Oh god. All right. Make a dexterity saving throw, DC 16. She shot you right in the face. Oh shit. Well, this will make your character pretty awesome for a pirate game. She shot you in the eye.
Oh my god.
Roll a d4. Odd, it's your left eye. Even, it's the right eye. All right. So she shot you for, let's see, and it's also quadruple damage.
Oh my god.
So a total of 17 points of damage, and you feel the bullet like lodge into your eye socket. You kind of turn your head. You feel the hot lead kind of bounce around the eye socket. You feel a little bit of bone splinter, and then it skids back out. So not only is the eye gone, but there's like a scar that goes from like the corner of your eye out and along your face towards your ear, just tearing open the flesh as it goes. Like she completely wasted your eye.
So he literally, like, when the bullet hits and he turns and he's down, it's not just like a silent thing. He's literally yelling out like, "Fuck!"
Yeah.
Insert joke about diviner seeing that coming.
Holy shit, Zach.
All right.
That was
Yeah.
fucking excellent, dude. It's fucking top tier right here.
Seeing this, she has this advantage here. She's gonna run out with her cutlass and attack with the cutlass now.
She mean. She's
Dude,
so mean.
Crush gonna fucking
15 for 6.
Shield.
All right. So you through the pain, you hear as she's running towards you, screaming in abyssal. You quickly throw up a shimmering shield of magic, and you feel the blade kind of ding against the magic as she nearly finishes you. All right, that is her turn. That brings us to the not devils, the demons who are left. Okay. Gosh, what are these cuties going to get up to? Afra.
They didn't disappear with the Nazi day.
They got their own shit going on. Yeah.
So,
let's see. I hate how the music keeps dying on our Roll20 game. It makes me so sad. Let's see. I could get any of it to start playing. All right, we'll just go with this one for a little while. Cool. All right, so yeah, this one has got its spike chain. It is going to swing, 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 and chuck the chain at you, Afra. That is what it will do. It has a 10-foot reach with this chain, which is pretty hype. Here we go.
Okay.
20.
Ouch.
All right, this hits for a d6 plus 3. The miniature for this one broke, so I'm having to manually do all this stuff for it. 4 points of damage.
Ouch.
All right, and then cackling gleefully, it is going to it'll just move over 5 feet, and that'll be its turn. Nah, you know what? It's happy there. It'll just stay right there. All right, that brings us to the other one. The other one, seeing what's going on here, it is going to move. It is a small creature, so you know what? It's just going to stay where it is. And Garuda, it's going to go ahead and attack you with its chain. So same deal. 12.
I think that hits. That does not hit.
Okay.
Why
So
couldn't I have gotten the 12?
I know, right? You did get minimum damage, though. So that's their turns. Wally's turn, and then Alvis. Old one-eyed Alvis is up.
Okay, sorry. Give me a quick second here. I had to refresh my.
Sure.
So I'm just getting my character sheet back. I am almost certain that Alvis is going to upcharge a magic missile to a second level slot and try to
nuke this woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it may be overkill, maybe not, but I think at this
Well,
point,
you can nuke both of them.
Looking up at her, there's no sanity on her face. Like this is a crazed person. Like she's going to keep attacking you until you are dead. It seems like, at least it seems like that to you through the pain of the burning in your eye. You're pretty sure the eye's gone, but you haven't had a chance to, confirm. But like you're in so much pain right now.
Yeah. So I'm just I'm pouring it all into her. So I am casting it as a second level spell.
Okay. Still going. Still.
How many of those did it put up? 3?
You get one
3.
More.
There we
and
go.
Done. And she just sort of falls over, her body broken from the impacts of force. The cutlass clatters to the bloody floor, and the gun falls from her hands.
So right as like she falls, so after I've done like my, the whole spell casting part of it and everything.
Yeah.
As they're slamming into her and she falls to the floor, he basically, so again with like blood pouring out of his left eye socket, he's just like screams at her corpse, like just
yeah,
spittle flying from his mouth, just absolute rage and pain.
Oh yeah, Afra, you and Garuda can see through the doorway. The left, right? You rolled odd. The left side of his face is just a ruin. There's just this gaping, like blood-soaked hole where his eye used to be.
I am glad I'm not him. I now fear critical cards because, to be fair, I feared them before.
This is actually the second character.
More of a pirate, like.
Literally the second character I've had lose an eye to one of those critical cards.
Maybe wouldn't say Zach.
My first one was
the
Lord.
Try to make him feel better, but he's still the same human being now.
Yeah. Okay. Alvis, as your turn ends, this remaining cultist is going to double attack this giant bird. So here we go. Cutlass and pistol. Oof. Those both miss. So Garuda, you are still going. Afra, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move back out of range of these people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up to here. I'm going to insight check this chick. So I can get sneak attack damage.
Is she still alive?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, she should not be able to beat that.
Yeah, you know everything about her. You know that this is just another in a lifetime journey of bad choices.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
Well, and then I'm going to shoot her.
Okay, you're gonna
Damn
bring that
it.
journey to an end. As you go
Except
to take
that I'm not.
As you go to take the shot, though, she realizes I can't run away with my boot untied, so she leans down to tie her boot, and the arrow flies over her head.
That is ridiculous. Fine, I'm now moving into this corner.
Maybe,
I'm gonna,
maybe
like-
your empathy stayed your hand. I don't know, but
I'm
she's
gonna.
definitely
I'm gonna.
a case of dad left for cigarettes and never came back, and that sort of set the standard for her whole life.
After just leaving me inside this room with 3 enemies by myself.
Yes, yes, I did.
Looks like it,
You
yeah.
should all, I'm because they can sleep them.
Holy
So
shit.
you should also
Okay, gotcha, Afra. Thank you for the word. I was just questioning this right now.
I mean, and well, like also I have not to be meta, but I have 6 HP.
Fair enough,
You have
Afra. Fair enough,
Hey there,
Afra.
pigeon. You better get a pigeon. I get pigeon.
All right. The best snake boy who didn't get to do anything cool is dead. Garuda, you're up. You're in a room with 3 enemies, many pigeons.
I'm going to dip out. I'll take the opportunity to attack from the first demon.
Okay.
I swear to God, this is fucking crit. I will be upset. Crash. Just saying.
I will be happy. Let's see. Here's your pigeon. All right.
With a good time.
Here we go. It's a +5 to that, so a 16. So 16 is a hit.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a DA6 +3. Oh god, minimum damage again. These guys really are just sucking it up. All right, so 4 points of damage as you try to leave the room, and that guy is going to take cutlass attack because
I get 2 damage. Oh fuck me! I didn't think about that.
He's going to 14 does not hit though.
It matches. Does not hit or?
Oh right, I thought you had a 16. Yeah, so yeah, 4 points of damage. Appreciate your honesty. All right. Now, Garuda, you have fled the room, taking 2 opportunity attacks. What now?
And that dude right there, I'm just gonna go for a sharpshooter. Or can I put up my pistol and pull up my arrow and bow and see if I can put a sharpshooter on that one?
Yeah, I mean, mechanically, you probably drop the pistol at your feet to get the bow, but you pick it up on your next turn, kind of thing. But yeah, so you're grabbing your bow and taking a shot. Go for it.
Yeah.
12 is a hit.
Oh, is it?
Remember, yeah, these are low level bad guys. The arrow just goes and like takes him off his feet, and he travels back a few feet and just sort of ragdolls to the ground. Dead. Yeah, like the life goes out of him instantaneously. 19 damage. Yeah, he's done.
Okay. I appreciate that.
All right.
I call that my turn.
Okay. Whew. All right, Arabeth, and then Jenna.
Jenna gonna peek into the room.
Okay.
She's gonna see Elvis, blood coming out of his eye, missing an eye, and she's probably gonna like shriek a bit, like.
Oh yeah, it's hideous.
And then she'll probably say something like, "Well, I guess you don't need depth perception when you can see the future," and she will. Where are the bad guys at, guys?
Gotta warn him. There's 2 demons in the corner. Yeah, 2 more demons in the corner. By the giant death snake.
Well, that is the excitement and the beauty of critical effects, is that even the lowliest goblin is still meaningful, because anything could get lucky.
I had a orc war priest fighter that lost his eye to a normal rat that rolled a 20 on attacking him. So yeah.
What are you magic missiling there, Jenna?
The bitch that's running away.
Can you see her?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. So as she's running away, you toss a magic missile over there, and she is dead.
Oh, the one killer. Can I see any
Yeah.
other targets?
I don't think so.
Can
Okay,
you
we
can
ain't
you
friends.
move?
Yeah.
Can you move in between missiles?
No, can't move in between
Oh.
missiles. Yeah, they all have
Yeah.
to be shot at the same time.
So she shoots the other two into the sky. Pow pow!
All right.
Rockstar style, and then she'll rush to Alvis's aid.
Okay. Alrighty. These two little dudes. Yeah. All right. They're demons. They got no dog in this fight. They're gonna rush out. And this one will move to difficult terrain. So yeah, it'll move to there. And then it will attack you, Alvis.
Bring it.
Your shield's still up though.
24.
Oh.
24 will hit.
All right. Nah, he'd have to redo shield, but I'm sure he has
Oh,
enough
okay.
spell slots to do it. Yeah. And then let's see, that's a D6 plus 3 for damage. Oh, 6. All right. And then the other one rushes in, and same deal.
I'm looking rough. Very, very, very rough.
Oh, but a 9. Okay. Alrighty. Wally, and now Alvis.
Whew. Demons, eh? Yeah, I'm not even gonna play around. I'm gonna magic missile the one that actually hit me.
Okay. Yeah, these demons
Yeah.
are previously undamaged, by the way.
Are we not even touched with like demons?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. 9 points of damage to which
Yeah.
one? Orange dot or no dot?
Orange dot was the one that hit me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then orange dot.
All right.
Orange
He
dot
is
takes it.
takes 9 damage and is bloodied.
And that is all I've got.
All right. And these things just constantly are laughing like gremlins. If you guys have seen either of the Gremlins movies, they're fantastic. But they have those sort of shrieky, kind of giggly reptile type of laughs, and they're just constantly giggling and laughing as they fight.
Ooh. In that case, when Alvis is like battling them and as they're hitting him and
Oh,
stuff.
wait, sorry. They have this ability that I guess I should use. They are making the same sound that Alvis made when he shrieked at the dead woman, perfectly mimicking the sound that he made.
Oh, this
And
is
then
even better.
And then laughing. And then laughing. And then one of them says in Alvis's voice, my eye, which it doesn't what Alvis sounds like, but you know, he's like, you know, they're basically crying out and pretending that they have been shot in the eye also, as if to mock you.
Oh god.
So-
These things are like school.
Alvis is
Yeah,
gonna.
they're demons. Yeah, they're really mean.
Alvis is like just in such rage and pettiness. He's doing the same thing. Like they're mocking his scream or mimicking his scream.
Mhm.
So after he shoots the missiles, he screams at them and like tries to mock their laugh, like ha 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 ha.
All right, Jenna. You're not a certified psychiatrist, but you're pretty sure that Alvis has had a bit of a mental collapse here. After you're in the corner of the room watching this unfold, you are
Yeah.
kind of a psychiatrist. Yeah, he's in a bad shape. He's going to need a lot of therapy, a lot of counseling. He's snapped. What are you going to do?
A little bit of TLC.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to here.
Oh, so brave.
Yeah. I'm gonna let's see. That one's been damaged, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Get out of here when you're done.
I'm actually gonna stab the not damaged
Okay.
one.
All right.
Okay.
Stabbing orange dot.
Yeah, stabbing
Go for
orange dot.
An 8 does not hit. Yeah, as you go to
Motherfucker.
stab orange dot, it just sort of tangles up your weapon in its chain, jerks left, jerks right. You quickly pull your weapon back before he can disarm you.
Get out
Okay.
of the room.
You have a bonus
Yeah.
action.
I am gonna bonus action disengage and move
All
like
right.
way back here.
Okay.
Hide amongst these whatever they are.
Yeah.
All right.
Quick question: where's Wally at?
I think he's hovering overhead
Yeah,
with
Wally's flying
dodging.
overhead.
All right. As you flee,
playing lookout.
the creature says in Alvis's voice, 20, it's a 20. 20, it's a 20. and starts laughing maniacally. And then,
I mean, does
and then
that
as it
work?
says,
Is it
it's
a
a
20?
it's a 20, it's a 20. The other one says, my eye, it's a 20, my eye, and they just keep laughing. They are cracking each other up. All right, that brings us to Garuda.
Yeah, that demon was fucking making fun of. Ours, I don't like school hill. I don't like school bullies, so I'm gonna try to structure it, motherfucker.
And the one that says my eye, it's got like its eye closed. To
that's
kind of
fucking-
mimic having its eye closed. As you shoot at it, it just kind of like cocks its head at like an unusual angle that would like break a normal creature's neck, and then kind of spins the head back around bobblehead style and just like laughs at you.
Fair enough. Miss.
All right.
These
I
missed
gotta
attacks
miss
do
there.
not bode well for Alvis's survival.
Alrighty. Arabeth, your boy in trouble. You gonna come down for him, or you gonna keep hovering? You're way up, right? You're like 160 up or something.
Yeah, she's up. So this is the weird relationship that Alvis.
Uh-huh. You're breaking up real bad.
Okay. Hopefully this is a little bit better. Because Arabeth represents a past that he lost,
Mhm.
he actually like legit would
Oh, he
have
doesn't
her.
have a way to keep her safe. I got you.
Yeah. So she's flying free as he goes down in flames.
As some crass people like Kreb Shanker might say, you gone and put that bird on a pedestal. Well, he wouldn't use the word bird, but you know, you get the idea. So
Absolutely.
yeah. Okay. Jenna, you're up.
Elvis, I'm gonna knock you unconscious, but I'll pick you back up.
All right. Let's see that sleep template.
Oh no, it's not sleep.
Oh, okay.
He's just actually gonna like club me in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why would you say you're gonna knock him unconscious if you're not casting sleep? What do you got there?
Fireball.
Oh, you're gonna kill him. Okay. Go ahead and make that's hardcore. Go ahead and make a saving throw there, buddy.
I take half damage on save, right?
Against Thunderwave, yeah, it's half damage on a save.
I'm down no matter what.
Yeah.
The imps need to do
All
it
right.
as well.
This is a Constitution. They have +0. They are not big enough demons to have magic resistance. So I'm just going to roll 2d20s since their character sheet is broken. These little cuties, in case you're wondering, are called cacklers. They both fail. One of them is blasted to bits.
Make your save, Elvis, so you don't get pushed away. Okay, he doesn't get pushed away, but the demon gets pushed 10 feet back.
All right, I'm gonna do odd, even, odd into the room, even into the other room. So he hits the corner of the wall here, and then he'll get pushed back into the corner. And he is bloodied from the attack.
And then Jenna's gonna move, and stand over Elvis.
Okay. The demon looks at you and it looks at the person on the ground, and it just gets the biggest, meanest smile on its face. Okay. All right. It just slowly but surely walks forward, spinning its chain, and it says, in Alvis's voice, "It's a 20. It's a 20. It's a 20. It's a 20." And yeah, it attacks Alvis on the ground because it's a demon. Just sort of looking right at you, Jenna, as it does. It attacks the body on the ground with its evil little spiked chain. All right, here we go. This is at advantage. All right, so that's a hit. So that's 2 failed death saves and another crit card for our buddy on the ground.
Wait,
see what happens.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah. All right. Oh God. Permanent scarring. Permanent scarring on the face. So it. Jeez. Okay. Okay, yeah. So it looks right at you, Jenna, with its thing, and you watch as you kind of like you move to like stop it, and the creature just dips below you and just runs the spike chain across his face, just tearing like skin and flesh as it does, just cackling maniacally the entire time. Yeah. All right.
So we have two face in our party now.
Yeah. Also,
Like -4 charisma, or
yeah, yeah. Okay, that brings us to Alvis. You got to make a saving throw against death.
oh shit.
I'm sorry if I killed you.
Oh, if it wasn't you, it was them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Death saves. Oh, and I already have 2 failures. Okay, and
You made it.
oh, thank God.
Oh,
Yay.
jeez. All right. Afra,
I
you're
will live
up.
another 6 seconds.
Afra, you watch from this room as this nightmare unfolds, and the creature just keeps taunting and laughing. It pulls the bits of face free from the chain, and it greedily eats them. What do you do?
I'm gonna move here. Whoa, not there. What the hell? Why? I'm like stuck.
Oh,
Hang
you're
on.
stuck in the wall. There you go.
Wait. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Moving there.
All right. Kind of dip and weave between the narrow columns.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stab the stupid
All right.
demon.
As its demon turns to face you, and it begins screaming in Alvis's voice about his eye. And as you stab forward, your short sword plunges into the creature's eye. It shudders and just starts turning to ash. You know, like old school Buffy, like ashes, and just
Nice.
crumbles away.
Ugh.
And now you are out of combat.
All right, immediately Jenna's gonna use her healer's kit on
There you go.
Alvis, stabilizing him.
Whew.
I'm
Okay.
gonna walk up to the cages and I'm gonna pull out a weasel snack and walk up to the one dude and go, the Bart. And go, hey, what's up, Bart? As I eat my little weasel snack.
This is Locke's new character, so I think I will leave it open ended for him to decide what to do next. So you could probably tell him that in roleplay chat. But yeah, and for expediency's sake, I will get you guys a write up of the XP for the Siege of the Fortress and applicable loots that your passive investigation, passive perceptions, etc., would have found. So you have a better idea of what kind of loot you're working with. But yeah, well done.
I'm just saying, guys. 4 people, only 1 death. That's
If
fucking.
it means anything,
Well,
Jenna's gonna
technically
look
5.
real hard for that Wanty spellbook in case it was a wizard and not a sorcerer. That's what she's putting all her attention on.
All right.
For searches.
Truth be told, even though it used Firebolt instead of Eldritch Blast, probably a Warlock. More than likely, because of the whole demons and whatnot. Alrighty. So, man,
good fucking session, dude. It's good fucking session.
Crap.
Everyone will play their fucking hardest. I want to fucking roll a 20. I fucking love it. You guys fucking.
That was a lot of critical hits.
You guys fucking did it, dude.
Yeah.
I appreciate fucking every one of you. Sorry, fucking Alvin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 critical hit cards over here from this session. Oh my god.
Wow.
We did the damn thing, dude. We stormed this fucking fortress. We fucking took down the BBG and fucked up this little fucking pit.
But I mean,
I mean,
I think we were trying to kill him off anyway.
yeah. This is really counting at this point.
When Alvis comes to, the first thing out of his mouth is going to be, "Am I still pretty?"
No.
same reason Gorilla will tell you no in a heartbeat, so respect
Yeah.
that. Because he doesn't know
I think-
social cues.
And Afro will hand you a nice new shiny Phantom of the Opera mask.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Your choice if you update your miniature or not. Totally up to you. Whatever miniature you feel most comfortable with. But yeah, you're definitely looking pretty bad. It's a pretty bad situation. A regenerate spell could, patch all that up, but that's like 8th level or some crazy shit like that.
Hey, Crash,
So,
I actually gotta ask you this question, dude. So, like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
if I lose my arm? How does, like, the crit,
Yeah.
like, how does that affects my character with a crit card?
Well, you wouldn't be using a longbow anymore.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how does that, like,
I would
that's what I'm so
say I
scared
would
of
honestly
it.
say that you as a insectile Aerorakra or whatever, you could probably still use your longbow while flying because you could hold it with your legs and then
Yeah.
operate it with your arm.
Can
So
I
I could definitely
fly
see
while
that
I'm
still
fucking
happening.
a wing?
Well, remember the Aerorakra for 5th edition have evolved to have like angel wings instead of their arms being wings.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, a long time ago, before their their evolution, they had to fire. They did have to fire the bow with their legs when they were flying because their arms were used for flying. So now to make the furry community happy, they have like full on man bodies with angel wings. So yeah. But that being said, yeah, losing an arm is rough. We had a guy on Fridays that lost a hand, and it was only a hand. So they put like a blade, I think, like instead of a hook, and he basically just strapped a shield to that arm and hoped for the best at that point. But he was a barbarian, so if he ever needed to do like climbing or things like that, he would just like he had a really good athletics already and he could rage for athletics. Like he adapted for sure.
I gotcha.
And then I think eventually he spent all of his money to get like a clockwork hand. He went to like Waterdeep and had somebody there build him like a clockwork hand.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I'm just saying, if at least one of us doesn't have a peg leg by the end of this campaign, we're doing it wrong.
I mean, it seems like we're just gonna layer it all onto Al. So he's just gonna become the quintessential pirate captain.
I mean, to
You know,
be fair,
missing
like we had like 3 people die already. Hellflock, fucking Vesh, and you've got
Dude, the
matters,
death
so-
count is actually so high.
It
in,
kind of fucking is, dude, honestly.
and Skull and Shackles, they had they were shanghaied, so they were basically slaves that were forced to become pirates. And the one guy made a whip attack against the party alchemist and whipped off her finger, like in the first session. Like was just like you're gonna listen, and like got a nat 20 and then the crit card, and it was like you lose a finger, and just like that, like a finger like flew off. And later, when she killed the dude, she like took back the finger and she wears it like around her neck. It's like, yeah, it breeds a tougher kind of adventurer for sure. It does breed
There's one key question I have to ask.
Mhm.
Are we using the lingering effects rules in the DMG?
Oh, are you going to be penalized for range and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah. Like it's. I mean, if that's the way we go, it's fine. I can adapt with that. I just need to know moving forward.
Technically, yeah, I'm not going to give you like full disadvantage, but technically you'll have like a -2 for range attacks because you don't have perception anymore on those attacks. So you may want to switch more towards saving throw based stuff until
Which is really good for a diviner, anyways.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
exactly.
it works. As he advances in level, he was gonna switch to that anyways. Well, now I have a very good physical reason to do so as well.
But the cool thing is, there's a lot of magic eyeballs in the world that always say, if you're missing an eye, put this in. And since most games don't play with critical effect cards, people are like, so I have to stab out my own eye to use this item? You don't have to think about it. You can just do it.
I mean, people who are hesitant to take their own eye out for the use of a magical item, they just weak wills, man, weak wills.
Look, man. You take your eye out to put that eye in, and then it's cursed.
Dude,
And then like
to be real, you never played 24-hour fucking D&D session, alright? Motherfuckers like, I'll take my tooth out, I'll take my eye out, I'll take my hand out,
Oh,
okay?
God, yeah.
Oh, dude, I cannot
I
wait
want
to
fucking
play
23,
Macbeth again.
dude. Everyone was like, fucking, take it off from me, I would need to live. So. No one cared at all.
Also, we'll get a lot more playtime in this year, or not this year, this time around, because I'm going to basically I'm going to roll 100 times in the Encyclopedia Magica, convert those 100 rolls into 5th edition Magic items, and then you guys will just roll on that condensed chart, basically. So when you get something, it won't be me looking it up in 1,600 pages of magical items. It'll be like, oh, this is the exact item. This is exactly what it does.
Legit, we spent like 2 hours fucking just getting magical items. Like,
I think somebody like went back and watched like the stream or whatever, and they were like, we spent like 6 to 8 hours just rolling for magic items. Yeah. So this time around, you'll get a lot more adventuring done.
I'm down for
Chris,
that.
I'm curious. When we do that, are you gonna have like all the like higher level people together? Or are you gonna like try and spread them out amongst the games?
Again, Lauren's trying to arrange a schedule to run a game, and he's a fantastic DM. And then Wesley said he would run a game. So if right now I have 6 or 7, I have 7 people, I think. So I'm gonna put it out there. If I can get more people to sign up for it, that'll be great. And we might either randomly assign people or just kind of like whoever we think will work best together, or we might split like the high level people amongst the 2 groups so that there's a little bit of, established power to go around kind of thing, because Caves of Chaos is pretty brutal.
It's super brutal.
Yeah.
Okay,
But what we're
Zach
gonna
could
do
go
is we're
by
gonna-
himself, and me and Matt could go other party.
What? You get my brother?
Yeah,
You get my
for sure,
brother?
for sure, dude. You're good enough to handle by yourself, Zach. Let's
That's
be
all right.
real.
I'll take Chad. Chad, Remy.
So that being
Those
said,
guys.
Afra, we're talking about the Extra Life Marathon. So basically 25 hours straight of Dungeons and Dragons to
It's crazy.
raise
It's
money
so
for
much
charity.
fun.
It was fun, dude. It was fuck.
Yeah. So if you are interested in that, I could get you more information or whatever. But yeah, not everybody likes playing Dungeons and Dragons for 25 hours.
I mean, I'm not interested, but I
Yeah.
actually think I have to work that Saturday.
Yeah, it's the
Uh,
2nd and the 3rd. I think the first weekend of November. So, but
I'm taking
yeah.
those days off.
Ugh.
I'll have to look at my schedule, but I think I have to work that
But
Saturday.
what we'll do is if we do have 2 groups, Wes and I will pretty much communicate back and forth, and you guys will be in the Caves of Chaos simultaneously. So like some of you will be in one part, some of you will be in another part, kind of thing. Similar to what was done with Helig Bastion or whatever. So, but yeah, and of course, enough time has passed that the areas that you have been to will be restocked with new monsters. So, I guess if you wanted to go in the exact same entrance you went in last time, you certainly could. But yeah.
Just saying, tell the transgender male to male fucking dryad warlock is ready for fucking anything.
It'll be ridiculous for sure. But if you also can't make it, but you still want to help out for charity or whatever, you can donate to help the heroes, or you can also donate to help the monsters, which would be much appreciated.
Yeah.
You don't want to help the monsters.
Or you could just donate and say that my donation is going towards adding this specifically evil and terrible thing to the game, and then I will add it to the game.
Is that how fucking you almost died, Zach?
or you could donate to have a certain person killed. That happened a couple times. So
I remember that.
Yeah, make sure this person dies. Yeah. So
I just want to donate to have someone lose an eye.
Oh.
We do got the doc, dude. He legit rebuilt a fucking human. He rebuilt a fucking person. Like, blown up, fucking burnt to death fucking person, rebuilt a fucking from scratch.
Now grandma is
out of a grandma.
Grandma's not going to make it, unfortunately. Grandma said that I think they just said they didn't think that their health could handle 25 hours of D&D. So, that's a respectable stance to take.
I mean, she's a Saltmarsh though, so we're fine with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Meemaw. Well, I figured Meemaw wouldn't want to go back into the cave. She'd just start her bakery.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Cherry apple
Oh,
pies,
man.
dude. All right, boys.
All
Well,
right, guys.
I enjoyed this session, and Crash,
Yeah.
fucking,
Yeah.
again, it was always fucking fun. Had a blast, dude.
All right. Enjoy your week, and I will catch up with you guys throughout the week. I will post up again the XP and the treasures that you found there.
Very good.
Okay.
All right,
Ready?
later, guys.
Cheers,
Bye.
everyone.